Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Pennydarren Park, or as it's now known as the Load Lock Stadium, for today's game between Merthyr Town and Slough Town in the Build Base FA Trophy, where Slough have made this return journey to this lovely part of Wales, which is now bathed in sunshine, which is a first for us here on Rebels Radio. I don't think we've ever come to Merthyr and had a nice sunny day. So it's nice and sunny here at the moment, a little bit foggy earlier. Hope you're all listening. If you're listening at 3 o'clock, it won't be live, it'll be recorded, because we're live. It's a 1 o'clock kickoff. With me today on Rebels Radio, which is brought to you by our two sponsors, which is Myfootballclub.co.uk and the Slough Town Supporters Trust.co.uk, is one of the Slough Town Trust, what's it called? You're a committee member, is that the correct wording?
Yeah, that'll do.
Committee member is Dan Branch. So Dan's joining us for commentary. He's also going to be tweeting, so he'll be helping out where he can, as well as tweeting for those people who are listening on Twitter. Just to give you a little bit of advice, that there will be, before kick-off, there will be the last post played by a trumpeter, and then there will be a minute's silence before the game starts. So it's not a problem with us this time. It's obviously for Armistice Day. So there will be a last post played and then a minute's silence to follow on the referee's whistle. I'll run through the teams with you in a short second. If you do want to get in contact with us, you can do. You can contact us on, if you're listening via YouTube, you can scroll down on your YouTube page. I think you have to be a subscriber to be able to do it, but you can send a comment through in the comment section and it will come to us here at the ground. And you can also contact us on Twitter, where we are at MyFC Rebels Radio. That will come through to us here, and we'll give you all the actions there. So we'll try and keep you up to date with some of the games featuring 7 Premier League teams who are in the FA Trophy today. So we'll just run through the teams with you, just to remind you that if today's game, as it's a cup tie, is a draw, then the replay will be at home Arbour Park this coming Tuesday with a 7:45 kickoff. And also the next game for the Rebels, if there isn't a draw, will be on Saturday, where we will be at home to Kings Langley. So whatever the result today, so I got hair somewhere on my microphone on. The next game for Slough will be at home either Tuesday or Saturday. So we'll keep your eyes out. Obviously, we'll wait for the result here today. So I'll run through the two teams with you. I'll start with the home team, Merthyr Town, who will be playing in white shirts, black socks and black shorts. Oh, sorry, white socks. I just noticed he's changed the socks. In goal for them is Oliver Davies. 2 is Ben Watkins. 3, Scott Barrow. 4, and captain is Ashley Evans. 5 is Geffin Jones. 6, Jared Wright. 7, Elliot Richards. 8, Josh Yorworth. 9, Kane McLagan. 10, Caelan Reffel. And 11 is Ian Trailer. Substitutes for Merthyr Town are 12, Scott Tannock. 13, Glenn Garner. 14, Gavin Williams. 15, Corey Jenkins. And 16 is Curtis Hudson. For the Rebels, a slight change for the Rebels with a couple of injuries and suspensions. Mark Nisbet serves the last of his 3-match ban, and Nathan Webb serves a ban for picking up 5 yellow cards. So the Slough lineup is, Slough will be in their sky blue away kit. It's Mark Scott in goal. 2, and captain is Sean Fraser, who we think may be playing as centre-back. 3, Paul Stonehouse. 4 is Guy Hollis. 5 is Nathan Smart. 6, Lee Togwell. 7, James Dobson. 8, Simon Dunn. 9 is Elijah Adebayo. 10, Lewis Putman. 11 is Warren Harris. Substitutes for the Rebels: 12, Josh Jackman. 14, Gherkin Gockman. 15, Adrian Sear. And 16 is Charlie Moon. I'll run through those teams again with you. Just those are your teams for today. And we'll run through the other games featuring 7 Premier League teams. I believe there is a league game today between Cambridge City in the game, but otherwise in the FA Build Base, we should give it its right name, the Build Base FA Trophy game. We have a couple of Southern Premier League ties. One is Biggleswade versus Hitchin. We've got Kings Lynn are away to Buxton, Chippenham at home to Leiston, Dorchester versus Basingstoke, Dulwich Hamlet versus Chesham, where have we? Dunstable versus Weymouth, Hanwell Town versus Frome, Kings Langley versus Enfield Town, Marine versus St Neots, Ramsbottom United versus Redditch, St Ives versus Leek Town, and Witton Albion versus Kettering. So those are the other games in the FA Trophy, which feature the teams from our leagues. So hopefully everything's going well so far. You can hear us all at home. So just our positions, we're right next to the Tannoy announcer. When we were here a couple of weeks ago, he had an absolutely massive speaker, which was definitely no fun. They've had a new system put in, which is a lot quieter, a lot nicer on the ears, and it makes life a little bit easier for us. So that will make it nice and quiet. So you should be able to hear us all, and we'll just our position is literally right by the door to the bar. So there's a lot of people just walking past our position. I must say a real big thank you to the people here at Merthyr Town who have graciously looked after us, and even provided me with a table, which they went to some great lengths to find a table somewhere. I think there's must be some people in the bar just who maybe had their drink somewhere, and their drinks have gone and the table's disappeared. So our thanks to the people here at Merthyr Town. As we got the teams are just coming out, we have a female referee today, Sarah Garrett from Hales Owen. Assistants are Dan Stokes from Bromgrove and Ryan I can't even say it. How do you spell? What's that, Dan? Come on. McElravy is the other assistant. So we are literally 3 minutes away. Don't forget, we do have the last post and a minute silence. So we will have that as the players are just waiting to come out. Standing in the tunnel right next to us. And Dan, do you want to just quickly read out the teams quickly? No? Do you not want to read the teams out? I'll read the teams out. Okay, as the teams come out. So starting with Merthyr Town. Merthyr Town in goal, Oliver Davis. 2 is Ben Watkins. 3, Scott Barrow. 4, Ashley Evans, who's the captain. 5 is Geffin Jones, 6 Jared Wright, 7 is Elliot Richards, 8 Josh Yorworth, 9 Kane McLagan, 10 Kayon Reffel, 11 is Ian Traylor. Substitutes for Merthyr are 12 Scott Tannock, 13 Glingana, 14 Gavin Williams, 15 Corey Jenkins, 16 Curtis Hudson. For the Rebels in goal is Mark Scott, 2 is Sean Fraser, who's captain, 3 Paul Stonehouse, 4 Guy Hollis, 5 Nathan Smart, 6 Lee Togwell, 7 James Dobson, 8 Simon Dunn, 9 Elijah Adebayo, 10 Lewis Putman, 11 Warren Harris. Substitutes for the Rebels, 12 Josh Jackman, 14 Gherkin Gottman, 15 is Adrian Sear, and 16 is Charlie Moon. So Mark Scott's just come over quickly I was just going to get a drink. So there will be a presentation. The 2 captains are going to be placing a wreath on the table, and also on that table next to that wreath of poppies is a little statue which commemorates the football match, the Christmas truce game in 1914. So there will be a minute's silence and the playing of the last post. And that was the minute silence on the last post there, beautifully observed by both sets of fans, players and management. So well done to both sets of teams, and we're not far from kick-off. Can just see the suspended Nathan Webb just sitting there with Mark Nisbet in front of us, just enjoying the what's going on. So we're just there's just going to be a little bit of presentation, a couple of photos done in the centre circle, so we're just a couple of minutes away from kick-off. Like I say, if you do wish to get in contact with us, you can contact us. If you're listening on YouTube, if you scroll down, you should find a page that says comments, and on that section, if you put a comment through, it will come through to us here. Also, you can contact us on Twitter, at MyFC Rebels Radio is our Twitter handle, name, whatever you call it. I don't know what you call it. Twitter bit, name, doofer. You can tweet us, and if you want to give us a tweet, tell us who you are and where you're listening from, we'll try and give you a shout out. So we're just it looks like Merthyr will be taking the kick-off here. They will be shooting from left to right. Slough therefore obviously playing right to left, as we wait for kick-off. I just realised there's a great big metal pole. Kick-off starts, and immediately the ball's here with McLagan. McLagan runs forwards into 10 yards into the Slough half. Plays it on the far hand side to Richards. Richards goes back to I just have to get my names. Jones back out to right. Merthyr just keeping the ball in these early seconds here, as Ade just comes and tries to chase down Jones. Comes through to Evans, the captain for Merthyr. Looks up and tries to play the ball on this near hand side, trying to get the ball here to Watkins, but it goes off his head and is safely seen out for a goal kick. And it's quite a nice day. It's quite warm here actually today, so makes a change for us here in the valleys. If Merthyr is in the valleys, I haven't got a clue. Just classes the valleys. As Mark's got long kick from him from the goal kick, aimed towards Adebayo. It's over his head, comes off the head of Jones. It'll be chased down here on the far hand side by Barrow. Barrow's clearance goes forward, but Fraser comes across and clears for Slough. Fraser, it does look like Sean Fraser will be playing centre back alongside Guy Hollis, with Nathan Smart as the right back. As Merthyr have a throw, taken quickly and spread here to Jared Wright. Wright can bring the ball out for Merthyr here, just signalling that he's going to play the ball long, trying to find the run of Traylor. Stonehouse comes across with the header for Slough, then flicked on by Dunn, and Dobson flicks the ball, but only is into the face of Watkins, and the ball's here with Raphael. Raphael's been robbed of the ball, but it comes through to McLagan. McLagan just comes back and wins the ball, plays it out on the far hand side to the left back, who plays the ball in, and it's hit Sean Fraser. It's gone out for the first corner of the game here that Merthyr have got, and Slough are just calling Adebayo back to come and defend for this corner. Traylor will go across to take it for Merthyr, and some people still just coming out of the bar. Be an in-swinging corner here for Merthyr Town. Traylor takes it on the far hand side, comes through to Europe, heads it all back across goal, and Stonehouse clears it before it goes out. It's cleared long here, looking for Harris. Harris takes it on his chest on the far hand side, back towards Nathan Smart, but a touch there off a Merthyr Town player, and it's out for a throw. Good corner, that one, Dan. You can pick it up and talk if you like. It's on. Yeah, good corner, good knockdown as well, but there's no one on the end of it. So still early days here, as it's 0-0, and this is the what's classed as the Loadlock Stadium, but I think most people call it Penny Darren Park. So as we wait for this throw on the far hand side by Nathan Smart, he's just lining up a throw, trying to find the head of Putman. Putman beaten to the ball by Europe. It comes into the centre where Togwell picks it up for Slough. Tries to spread it out to Stonehouse. Stonehouse crosses the halfway line, gives it to Dobson. Dobson with a little bit of space here, looks up and whips in a great cross, aimed towards Adebayo. Oh, and then it's a good clearance on the volley there by Geffin Jones, who's cleared the top of the goal and the stand on that far hand side. So the ball boys got a bit of work to do early on, as Slough will have their first corner of the game on this near side. And again, Dobson will be the player that goes over to take it for Slough, if he can get the ball. I think he's got a problem getting the ball at the moment. I don't know where the ball's disappeared to. Oh, there he is. He's come back with it. Don't worry, it's all right. The ball's there. So Dobson will take this out swinging corner for Slough. Do the little famous hokey cokey routine that they do. As Dobson plays the ball in, it's gone all the way to the back post. It'll come through to Warren Harris, who hits the ball in low. It's come back out to Simon Dunn. Simon Dunn shoots it cleared off the line. Oh, and then Togwell hits the post. It's come back out to Dobson. Dobson still with Aker to try. Tried to cross it. He's put too much on that one. And Slough with the best chance there. Good clearance off the line. I think it was by the captain Evans actually that cleared the ball off the line, and then Togwell hit it on the volley, but straight at the post, and it's gone out. And Merthyr RB will be grateful that it's. You know what I said? I was going to keep people informed of the scores in the other games. I can't because they don't kick off, do they? I forgot it's a 1 o'clock kickoff. Don't expect any scores from other games, that's for sure. Slough have throw. They've taken it quickly. It's come through to Mark Scott in the Slough goal, who spreads it here to Stonehouse. Stonehouse with Trailer standing in front of him. Has to go back to his goalkeeper. And Scott with the ball as he plays the ball down here, looking for Dobson. Dobson tries to volley the ball and keep it in. And a little battle between Raphael and Dunn. Dunn wins that ball, plays it up towards Adebayo. Adebayo trying to flick the ball on here to Putman. Putman beat into the ball. It'll come out to Trailer. Trailer 10 yards his own side. Gives it to Europe. Now tries to release for the run of Raphael, but Mark Scott will get there first. Oh, and he's taken a heavy touch there, and it's out for a throw to Merthyr. Trailer trying to take it quickly as Scott was out of his goal, but not enough Merthyr players next to him. Giving it to Yorworth. Back towards Trailer. Trailer in the corner flag. Dobson just wins the ball well for Slough, and then clears long, trying to find again Adebayo. The ball bounces over here, it comes through to Jones. Jones spreads it out on the far hand side to Watkins. Watkins under a bit of pressure up towards McLagan. McLagan just comes away from his goal, tries to give it back to Watkins on the far hand side, but just a little bit behind him, but he keeps the ball in, and McLagan picks it up almost on the halfway line, plays it in looking for the run of Richards. Richards with the ball, keeps it to the left back, who seems to be permanently placed inside the Slough half. Tries to spread the ball, and Dobson wins the ball for Slough. Heads it towards Stonehouse, and Stonehouse clears only as far as Evans. Heavy touch by him. Flicks it out there on this near hand side to Watkins. Watkins back to Trailer. Trailer with a chance to cross, and then headed clear by Guy Hollis. Comes to the edge of the box. McLagan takes it down, but a little bit of a mistake, and Slough clear through Sean Fraser. Only as far as Jared Wright, and Wright loses it. Adebayo's gone past him, and good defending there by Jared Wright, who comes back to win that ball. And it's back with Merthyr inside their own half, and just play the ball around here. Ball's back with the goalkeeper Davies, and Davies under no pressure will just slowly bring that ball out, and then Adebayo goes to close it down. Davies with the long ball forwards. Stonehouse underneath it for Slough. Dobson will try to keep that in, does keep it in, trying to play it down here for Putman. Putman beat into the ball by Geffin Jones, but it's a throw to Slough about 15 yards inside the Merthyr half, and just a little bit of direction between Guy Hollis and Mark Scott here, as it looks like Stonehouse will take the throw for Slough. Takes it quickly towards Putman. Putman's heavy touch comes through and puts Togwell under pressure. It's won by Raphael running with the ball. Oh, it gets through to McLagan, but Slough come back, and that is a superb bit of defending there by Nathan Smart, who's come back and managed to get in front of Kane McLagan, and just before he looked like he was going to shoot, he's got a foot in there, cleared it out for a corner. End-to-end football here at the Penny Darren Park. And again, it's going to be an in-swinging corner taken by Trailer. The two centre-backs, Jones and Wright, come forward for Merthyr. Wright's just being marked here by Dobson. Ball goes into the box. It's a free header, and it's a goal by Yorworth. Slough looking for a foul on Adebayo, but it's not. It's a goal on 8 minutes. He scored in the previous game between the two from a header. He's done exactly the same here again. It's Josh Yorworth with the goal on 8 minutes. Exactly what he did here when we put down 5 weeks ago, whatever it was. So Merthyr take the lead, and Slough will again be disappointed with the fact that they're not picking up some of these players. Adebayo's looking at the referee saying he thought he was fouled, but the referee's having none of it. Slough have the kick-off. The ball's with Togwell. Out here to Guy Hollis. Hollis will tab it across to Stonehouse. Now Slough under a bit of pressure. Merthyr have got the bit between their teeth. Hollis under pressure, plays the ball out on the far-hand side for Warren Harris. Flicks on Harris with a header, trying to find the run of Putman. Putman up against Jones, but Jones is there first, and taps it out for a throw on the far hand side. And it's a throw to Slough, which Nathan Smart will take. Takes it quickly, gets the ball back, tries to bring the ball forward and gets pushed off the ball by the goal scorer Yorif. Yorif then just runs into a couple of Slough players, and there's 3 players down here injured. 2 Slough players and Yorif are all down. They've all just run in, and Simon Dunn and Yorif do look like they're in some problems here, and immediately Josh Jackman is being asked to warm up along with Gherkin Gochman, but they're all to their feet. None of them have had treatment, so seems to be okay. They all seem to be fine. It's a free kick to Merthyr Town, who lead here 1-0. And the goalkeeper Davis will take this free kick. Aims forwards. It's come through off a Slough head, and it's another corner. That is sure. How has the referee got that wrong? How was she giving that as a goal kick? Surely came off the head of Sean Fraser, but it should have been a goal. It should have been a corner as a goal kick. That's crazy. Pick the microphone up whenever you feel like, Dan. It's a crazy decision there, and Trailer, the number 11 for Merthyr, just trying to confirm that. Long ball from Scott, flicked on here, trying to find Putman. Putman always does well to win it, but the rebound ricochets kindly for the goalkeeper Davis, and he grabs it. And that is the end of that Slough attack, unfortunately. And Davis, with the ball in his hands, tries to just flows a foot in it. It's come through to Raphael. Raphael beaten to the ball then by Dunn. Flicks on, looking for Putman. It will come through to the centre to the goal scorer Yorif. Yorif back towards Jones. Jones under pressure from 2 Slough players. Goes back to his goalkeeper Davis. Adebayo chases it down. Oh, he gets there first. He's got a foot to it. He's just being challenged here. Still got the ball. Back here is it. Trying to find the path for Putman. Can Putman keep it in? He can. He not. It's a goal kick. But good play there by Adebayo, chasing the goalkeeper down, and unfortunate not to get a lucky rebound.
Yeah, very good pressure. He had to go a long way to chase that one down. The keeper did take his time.
And it was Putman couldn't keep the ball, so it's a goal kick here to Merthyr Town. Davis with this goal kick launches again, looking on the left hand side for McLagan, won by Hollis, but can't keep the ball in. It's a throw here to Merthyr. Just on the halfway line, it's going to be the right back Watkins that will take this throw. So with some marking to do. Played in towards McLagan. McLagan takes it on his chest, and then Guy Hollis wins the ball for Slough. Ball comes through, and then it's well won by Geffin in the centre circle for Merthyr. Plays the ball forwards, and then Raphael just gets past the challenge and holds the ball up really well, 30 yards away from goal. Spreads it out here to Richards. Richards got Barrow on the overlap. Barrow's got plenty of time and space to put a cross into the far post. Headed away fantastically by Paul Stonehouse, but it will come here only as far as Watkins, and Watkins' ball in his paw, and Slough can bring the ball away here with Simon Dunn. Simon Dunn just under a bit of pressure, comes through to Dobson. Dobson goes past one, plays the ball forwards, but it's won back by Ashley Evans, the captain for Merthyr, who keeps the ball and runs across, and then Togwell challenges, wins the ball, but it comes out to Barrow on that left back position in towards Geffin Jones, brings it forwards and then out towards Barrow. Barrow in towards Evans. Evans looking for the run of Trailer and Watkins on this near hand side. It comes to Trailer, but a little bit over his head, and he can't keep that one in, and it's a throw to Slough. Good afternoon to Colin Davis, who's listening, and also to Gushan Rai, that's on YouTube. As Slough play the ball forwards, it will come through to the right. Right plays it forwards. Stonehouse gets a touch to it, but it's not the best, and then Nathan Smart heads home to Mark Scott. And safe play there by the Rebels, and the ball's with Scott. He's just bowled the ball out here to Nathan Smart. Smart's immediately under pressure from Raphael. Gives it to Fraser, who can play the ball forwards, but easily picked up here by the 2 centre-backs for Merthyr. And Jones plays the ball back again. It's a little bit short. Adebayo chases it down, just can't get to it. And one there by McLagan, but his header's only going to come as far as Stonehouse. Stonehouse can bring the ball forwards, comes 15-20 yards, still with the ball, gives it out towards Dobson, back in towards Dunn. Dunn just overruns the ball, well run back by Evans for Merthyr, plays it down to Trailer. Trailer up against Guy Hollis. A lovely bit of play there by Trailer, keeps the ball in, and then Yorf plays the ball in, but it's kindly fallen for Raphael. Raphael spreads it to the left back Barrow. Barrow charging down that left hand side as the sun really comes out. Ball played forwards here, looking for Richards. Richards back towards Barrow. Barrow's got acres of space. There's no left winger. Crossing, trying to find Trailer. It's over his head, and it will come out for throw to Slough. So Merthyr lead here, 1-0, with Josh Yorf scoring the goal. as Slough have a throw deep inside their own half, about 10 yards away from the corner flag. Stonehouse will take this throw for Slough. In fact, he's going to leave it for Guy Hollis to just launch a long throw down the pitch, as that's exactly what Hollis does, aiming for Adebayo. Adebayo does well to flick it on, but can't be kept in there, and it's a throw. And it's going to be Watkins that takes a throw for Murph, just a couple of yards inside the Slough half, trying to find McLagan. McLagan comes off the head of Stonehouse, who didn't know much about it, had his back towards. I don't know what he's complaining about. Surely came off his back. That's what I thought, anyway. As a small number of Slough fans behind that goal with nothing to cheer about at the moment. 26 on the bus? Was it 26 on the bus? 26 on the coach today, and there are some other Slough fans who have made the journey down. As Watkins is about to take this throw for Merthyr. It's almost 25 yards away from goal. Hits Dobson on the arm, and not deliberate according to the referee, but his ball forward is cleared away by Wright and then flicked on by Evans. Finds Barrow on the far hand side, closed down by Warren House, but flicks the ball on towards Richards. Richards under pressure from Nathan Smart. Smart is adjudged to have fouled. It's a free kick to Merthyr. You would expect that Merthyr, with the height they've got at the back, maybe to pump the ball in the box a bit more. Taken quickly towards York. York in acres of space, got time to turn, but well robbed there by Dunn, but Dunn's lost the ball to York. York does well, gets the ball here to Raphael. Raphael's got Traylor on the far hand side. Traylor takes a touch, gets it onto his left foot, shoots, curls it to the far post. Oh, and Mark Scott, full stretch, pushes that one wide, and it's out for another corner on the far hand side. But Slough defensively, with obviously Sean Fraser playing as a centre back, with obviously the injuries that we've got to the centre halves, defensively Slough are in disarray here, as Traylor was in so much space there to try and curl that in with his left foot as he takes this corner. Again, goes into the box. It's caught by Scott. Oh, he drops it and trying to grab it at the second attempt. It's cleared by Smart, only as far as Richards. Richards got time to hit it in. Cleared then by Stonehouse up towards Warren House, into the feet of Adebayo. Adebayo now trying to push off the challenge of Richards, gives it to Putman on the far hand side. Putman just cuts inside, gets tackled, but the ball falls back to Simon Dunn, plays it in towards Adebayo. Adebayo gets in the box, shoots. Oh, he's just hit it over the top of the bar, and that was close there. Good play by Slough. All came from a Merthyr corner, and Slough almost got back into the game there as Adebayo just fired that one a little bit over the top of the goal. Adebayo, yeah, and some good play there by Simon Dunn, who played it into him. But it's still here after 16 and a half minutes. It's Merthyr 1, Slough Town 0, as Davis takes the goal kick, aimed again towards McLagan, beaten to the ball by Guy Hollis, flicked on by Togwell, only as far as Evans, the captain for Merthyr, just played the ball here, and some good chasing there. Oh, I thought that Watkins could get that, but it's gone out, and it's a throw to Slough. Dobson's going to leave it for Stonehouse to take. Gives it to Dobson. Dobson chipping the ball forwards, trying to find a run of Simon Dunn, but it's going to be shepherded out by Jared Wright, and it's out for a goal kick. What am I standing on? I almost tripped over the step behind us there. Good afternoon to Welly, who's listening as well. And we'll just wait for Davis to take this goal kick for Merthyr. Just taking his time with this kick at the moment. And again, long ball forwards. Guy Hollis underneath it for Slough. Beaten to the ball by McLagan, and Guy's just slipped there, but it's come through to Stonehouse. Stonehouse plays the ball forwards, trying to find a run of Putman. Davis, it just comes to him right on the edge of his box there. Just a little bit too far in front of both Putman and Adebayo. And again, Davis, it launches the ball forwards. And it's gone all the way out for a throw on the far hand side to Slough. Swindon 2, Charlton 0. I can only see it because it's on the telly behind us. That's what I was looking at. It's throw by Hollis. He throws it in here to Fraser, playing as centre back. Bring the ball forward for Slough. Travels about 15-20 yards, got his foot on it. Stonehouse in acres of space on his near hand side. Goes forwards to Warren Harris. Harris is beaten to the ball, but it falls fair to Putman. Putman immediately closed down by a couple of players. Just robbed of the ball by Yorif, who plays it back towards Jones. Jones under pressure from Adebayo, but plays the ball up well, but Smart's first to the ball for Slough. Up towards Dunn. Dunn flicking the ball over, headed clear by Barrett. Or forward to Dunn in the centre. Heads on, but then cleared by Wright. Comes forward to Fraser surely fouled there, and the referee's called that one as McLagan jumps more at the player than the ball. Slough take the free kick quickly. It's with Stonehouse. Stonehouse just cuts inside, comes back to Fraser, 10 yards inside his own half. Fraser just looking for a little bit of play. Comes through to Dobson. Dobson just comes to the byline to pick the ball up. Chips the ball in first. Adebayo's there. Oh, he doesn't get a touch to it. He would have been offside anyway. And good play there by Slough, but Adebayo was offside as that ball came in. And it's a free kick to Merthyr. There's a good ball played in there by Dobson, but Adebayo just made his run a little bit early, according to the linesman on the far hand side. As Davis takes his goal kick, again aimed for Raphael. Guy Hollis first to the ball, comes through to Watkins, who heads it up towards Raphael. Raphael with his back to goal, takes on a couple of players, loses out to Guy Hollis. Guy Hollis trying to play the ball forward to Adebayo. Adebayo's got the ball at his feet. He's about just on the edge of the 18-yard line. Oh, a good tackle there by Jones, but it comes through here to Warren Harris. Harris chips the ball forwards. It's come off a Merthyr player, and it's come for a corner to Slough. And a good play there, finding Adebayo at his feet. But equally good challenge from Gethin Jones there. And it's a corner on the far hand side. You can guess that Dobson's going to be the player that goes over to take it for Slough. In swinging corner, this one. As we just wait for the corner to come in. And Slough just waiting. Play comes in. It's come headed clear. It will come all the way out here to Trailer. Trailer 25 yards. Clicks the ball first time. Playing it early, but Sean Fraser will get to that ball. He's under no pressure whatsoever. Has plenty of time to get the ball under control and bring it forwards. With Slough just making sure that Guy Hollis comes back into that centre back position. Balls with Smart, plays up towards Dobson, who's still on the left hand side. Dobson wins the ball. Still with the ball at his feet, then plays the ball over the top, trying to find Adebayo. Adebayo's on. Oh, he's been given as offside, but surely the linesman's got a flag. The ball's going to go to no one else but him. He's got to flag earlier.
You'd think so, but it seems that they've been told to only flag once the players touch the ball.
And it's crazy because he's the only player up there. So
yeah, exactly.
But it's go free kick, and then Davis just boots that ball all the way through to Mark Scott in the Slough goal. And Scott can then launch the ball forward, trying to find Dobson on this near hand side. Wins ahead of well. Can chase for Putman, but Putman's just shielded off the ball, and it goes through to Davis.
It's like Dobson took a bit of a whack in a slightly sensitive area there.
He trusts you to be looking.
He's up. He's trying to walk it off.
Good afternoon to Peter, who's listening from a wet M25. You should have come down to Merthyr. It's sunshine. It's a nice day here. Guy Hollis with the ball here for Slough, trying to bring it out forwards, and Slough just being pressured here by Merthyr. Win the ball back through the goal. Yoroff with the ball, just cuts back, plays it in towards Evans. Evans further forward this time, plays it out to Trailer on this near hand side. Trailer runs at Stonehouse, gets inside, trying to get the ball on his left foot. Comes out here to Evans. Evans will spread out to Barrow, the left back. Barrow totally unmarked. Warren Harrison, nearest player to it. Barrow just going past him, burst into the box, gets a really low cross in, and it's come out, and then somehow Slough managed to clear. I don't exactly know how. Guy Hollis looks like he's taken a knock to the face. Ball's with Dobson, plays it forward. It's deflected off a Merthyr player, and there's an injury. Referee. That's it. Well done, referee. An injury to Guy Hollis. It's a facial injury, so the referee has correctly, even though after a little bit of encouragement, has got that face injury to Guy Hollis, it looks. And Dobson's just what was that film? I can't remember what the film was called. There was a British rugby film. I think it was called Up and Under. It had Neil Morrissey in it. And when the ball hit him in the gentleman's area, he said, "Don't rub 'em, count 'em." And I think that's. I think that James Dobson is just feeling the effects of that knock a little bit here. As Dobson's just, it's Guy Hollis. I think he's just got a finger in the eye. Seems to be the. It looks like he's going to actually come off here for some treatment. So this could be a bit worrying for Slough. That now leaves them with no recognised central defender on the pitch at the moment. Hollis is just coming off. I'm not sure if it's something in his eye or if it's a bang on the head. I can't see. He's just a little bit too far away from us here. I think the Slough will kick the ball back towards Merthyr. And Fraser will just kick the ball back, give the balls back to the goalkeeper Davis, who gets the ball in his... So Slough temporarily down to 10 men, and they've now got the world's smallest back four as Lee Togwell is filling in at centre back at the moment. Ball's here with Jones, spreads it to Wright and Jones just keep the ball, the two centre backs for Merthyr, as Evans seems to play like a deep quarterback role and trip the ball over from Richards towards Wright takes the ball over the halfway line, bringing the ball forwards for Slough. So temporarily down to 10 men. Ball in, and then it's played in nicely to Wright. Wright's taken all the way down, plays it into the trailer with a left-footed shot, and he hits it way over the top of the bar. Really good play though by the centre back Wright. Slough still down to 10 men at the moment, as Guy Hollis still having problems with his eye here, and Slough are very grateful that isn't 2-0 here. As Slough Guy Hollis has just come back on the pitch there, and Slough back to their normal 11, and we'll keep an eye on what happens to Guy Hollis as Mark Scott gets the game back underway with a long kick aimed towards Ade flicks the ball on, but plays a little bit behind, comes through to Yourif plays it back to Putman, to Watkins, and Watkins under pressure, and Putman just launches a clearance long. It's a throw to Slough. I think they're going to let Guy Hollis take this throw. It's just going to try and get the ball further down the field. There's a couple of Slough subs just warm up just in case Guy Hollis is injured. It's a long throw by him, trying to find Dobson. Well run by Yourif, and then ball's been played forwards by Smart. Underneath it is Jones, who volleys the ball clear, but it's again out of play, and it's a throw to Slough. So 25 and a half minutes gone here at Penny Darren Park. It's still Merthyr lead 1-0 with that goal coming on 8 minutes from Josh Yourworth. Slough have a throw in halfway inside their own half that Paul Stonehouse takes to his fellow Mitchell brother Togwell, and back towards Stonehouse, up towards Ade takes the ball down at his feet. Yourworth wins the ball back for and Togwell and Yourworth just battling there on the ground. Ball's on the far hand side with Slough. Nathan Smart with the ball. He's got a chance to run forward with the ball. Just keeps going with it. Just gets a tackle in. He's managed to get the ball back on the far hand side, but then loses it to Evans. Evans plays it out towards Richards. Just goes past Simon Dunn quite easily there. Plays the ball in, and Slough will win it back through Dobson. Dobson towards Stonehouse. Stonehouse will go down. Yourworth just gone down now on the pitch, and ball's with Dobson. Dobson just up against Watkins. Slough take it quickly. There's an injury here. Done with the ball into with Putman. Putman shoots. He's blasted it over the top of the bar, and that was a really good chance for Slough. And Merthyr would be very disappointed if that went in, because Yourworth was down on the pitch. He was clearly injured, and the referee has allowed Slough to take the quick throw in and let the game go on, when she really should have stopped the game, because he's injured and it's a break in play. So the ball, it was a throw in, so it's a stoppage. And as it is, we've just got a little break here as Yourworth gets some treatment on that far hand side, and Slough will be a little bit disappointed that Putman didn't get that shot there on target as the ball came in from Simon Dunn. And Yourworth just limping quite badly there from that challenge that was from Togwell, I think it is. It looks like he's almost lost his sock as he comes off the pitch. Looks like he'll be alright. Maybe a replacement sock. He's just going to keep that sock on, is he? We'll see. Sockgate, there you go. The game will restart. So Merthyr temporarily down to 10 men with Davis with this goal kick. That will go. It should have gone all the way through to the goalkeeper, but Hollis has taken a head. It comes through to Traynor. Traynor now finds Watkins, a right back. Watkins will try and find the ball here to Raphael, but that's over hit and out for a goal kick, and Merthyr will be disappointed not to have done better with that.
Slough invited the pressure on themselves there. The ball was had enough on it to go straight through to Mark Scott, but Guy Hollis, I think it was, stuck his head on it.
Yeah,
it went straight up in the air and found the Merthyr man, who, if the ball had a little bit less on it, would have been in behind.
Yeah, and I think that there's just a little word between Guy Hollis and Mark Scott as Guy Hollis had gone to get the ball to knock it back. Just a little bit of miscommunication between the two. As Yorwith looks like he's going to be fine to come on. The referee's just going to wait for the goal kick. As flicked on by Wright, comes through to Adebayo. Adebayo heads it into the middle, only as far as Rafael. And Merthyr back to 11 men.
He was edging his way onto the pitch there before the ref called him on.
And the ball's here back with the goalkeeper Davis, who just brings it back into his own penalty area. And Davis just rolls it a little bit further out. Ball at his feet. Long ball forward, trying to find the head of McLagan. Well won by Fraser, but Richards first to the ball for Merthyr. Flicked on then by Evans. Only as far as Hollis. Hollis's header is over the top. Headed clear though by Jones, and the ball's been flicked over. Trying to find the run of McLagan, but Nathan Smart's there. Hooks the ball away from danger. It's out for a throw. About 10 yards inside the Slough half. So if you do want to get in contact with us, contact us on, if you listen on YouTube, you can go down, scroll down the page, there's a comments page, it'll come through to us, or you can tweet us at MyFC Rebels Radio. Ball's here with Rafael, but loses the ball here to Simon Dunn. Dunn trying to play the ball forwards, but Adebayo was on his heels that time, just aware of being caught offside. Davis has the ball, rolls it out here towards Jones, and right, so it was closed down by Slough player. Comes through to Adebayo, ball with it at his feet, just robbed of the ball. Now it comes through to Traylor. Traylor, his ball played forward, hits Dobson, and then Slough will try and win the ball back. It's taken a deflection off Rafael. It's out for a throw to Slough. And still 1-0 here with 30 minutes of this first half Build-based FA Trophy game gone. Ball's with Stonehouse. Goes back to his goalkeeper Scott. And Scott under pressure just chips the ball forwards here. Comes through to Dunn. Dunn flicks the ball on, but it's well won by Jones. Heads it to the far inside, trying to find Richard, but it's well won by Nathan Smart and can bring the ball forwards. Travels 15-20 yards with the ball. It's got Lewis Putman on the outside for him. Putman trying to get the ball in onto his left foot. It's headed clear by Evans, but Slough will get the ball back here with Fraser. Fraser plays it in towards Putman again. Putman this time trying to get the ball left-footed. Adebayo is unmarked. He gets to head to it. It'll come through to Dobson. Hits it first time. Oh, and then it's come off Jones, and that's a corner. It's not. It's a corner. It's offside. There you go. I would guess that Adebayo was offside when Dobson had the cross shot that was deflected, and it's a goal kick to Merthyr. So Merthyr still lead here 1-0. As Davis takes this long kick in, but it can't keep it. That's deliberate handball. He just touched the ball with his hand. And there's a bit of colourful language coming from the Merthyr bench there, as ball's been played back to by Guy Hollis towards Fraser. Fraser asking Adebayo to come through. Does well to win the ball. Holds it up well. Spreads it out here to Warren Harris. Warren Harris had a quiet half an hour. Gets into the box. Trying to get down the line. Gets a cross in, but it's not the best of crosses. It's cleared by Merthyr. And ball's with Richards. Richards takes the ball well. And a little bit of pulling and shoving there, but the ball's here now with Traylor on this near hand side. It should have been a free kick at least, but the referee's played play on. Ball played in towards Richards.
Did have his arm right around his neck and then fell to the floor. And
ball's now spread out to Barrow with Yorif, the scorer of the only goal so far. Back out towards the left back. Barrow plays it in, looking for the run of Traylor. Traylor's popped up on the other side, gets into the box here, but Nathan Smart does really well. That is superb defending by Nathan Smart with one of his rare starts. Wins the ball back and now clear up towards Putman. Putman just nudged in the back there, wins the ball, keeps it on the and then he's just lost it to the fellow number 10, Rafael, and Rafael's got the ball on the far hand side and wins a throw off Sean Fraser there, but Slough again giving the ball away inside their own half there, weren't they?
Yeah, doing that quite frequently so far in the first half. We are struggling to hold the ball up, particularly when we get into the Merthyr half.
Yeah, Slough just maybe just panicking when they get into that final third as well, not taking their times with the ball. It's a throw on the far hand side, taken by Barrow, comes through to Yorif. Yorif robbed of the ball again by Nathan Smart, but this ball only comes as far as Evans. Evans in the centre of midfield, trying to play the ball over, looking for the run of Watkins here. Watkins will chase that one, but it's gone out for a goal kick. And they've got about 12 minutes left of this first half. People leaving early for the bar. And Slough will have a goal kick with Mark Scott. Mark Scott all in like a I don't know what kind of green you'd call it, but some kind of limey green kit. As he takes this long kick, aimed towards Adebayo, but straight out of play, and out for a throw to Merthyr. Watkins will take this throw for Merthyr Town. Looking for McLagan though. Yorf is the player that flicks it on, but unfortunately can't keep it on the pitch, and it's out for a throw to Slough, which I guess Guy Hollis will be looking to take, just to get Slough a little bit further out of their own half. As Adebayo trying to find some space. Headed clear by Yorf. Comes through to Dogwell. Dogwell's header will come to Harris. Harris takes it on his chest, then tries to go past Richards. Richards won the ball up to Rafael. Rafael holds it up, plays it out to Barrow. Good play there by the number 10 for Merthyr. Barrow surges forward, cuts back on himself in towards Evans. Evans has plenty of time on the ball, plays it to right under a little bit of pressure. Comes through to Jones. Jones will go back to his goalkeeper, and Adebayo's seen that one and chasing it down again, and Davis plays the ball forwards. It's flicked on. It'll come here to Nathan Smart. Smart will go back to his goalkeeper, and Slough do well to win the ball back there. And that ball's with Scott. Slough just again playing a long ball forward, trying to find the run of Dobson. Dobson up against, does well, flicks his header on. It comes through in the centre to Simon Dunn. Simon Dunn's just beat into the ball. It's come out to Richards for Merthyr. 5 yards inside his own half, trying to play it with the outside of his foot, trying to find McLagan, but Scott gets there and almost trips as he managed to get to the ball there, but manages to clear it just from the edge of his area there, and it's throw to Merthyr on that far hand side as we get into the last 10 minutes of the first half here, where Merthyr leads 1-0. Afternoon, Bernard, you alright? Bernard's here. We're just waiting for this throw to come in on the far hand side. Barrow standing over this throw. Takes it in towards Yorf. Yorf back to Barrow. Barrow tries to find a run of Rafael. It's come off him. Good challenge there by Sean Fraser. It's out for a throw for Slough. And both teams have had some good chances so far this first half, haven't they, Dan? Slough hitting the post and having one cleared off the line.
Yeah, but I think at the moment there's only one team that's on top in this game. That's the hosts. They've certainly had the better possession and the better ball around the box, and they're holding the ball much better as well.
Ball's been flicked on from the Slough throw. It's come through to Fraser, but Fraser's just hurried off the ball there by McLagan. It's a throw now to Merthyr on that far hand side. The upbeat version of Dan there. We'll see if we can plug him in and try and get him a little bit more positive. As Slough clear the ball through Warren Harris. It comes through to Jones. Jones challenged by Putman. Jones heading the ball, hits the referee, and then comes kindly to Rafael. Rafael under a bit of pressure from Togwell, plays it in towards Evans. Evans back towards Jones. Jones plays it back into Evans. Merthyr keeping the ball really well here. Back in towards Evans. Evans seeing a lot of the ball. Back towards Watkins. Watkins and Traylor just keeping the ball. Back to right. Just chips the ball forwards there, but it's out of play and out for a throw to Slough. And Slough just... why are they standing on the step in the way? I don't get it. It's a throw to Slough through Guy Hollis. Hollis to take this long throw, trying to find the head of Adebayo. Surely there was a foul. I was going to say, Dobson was wrestled to the ground there by Yorf, and finally the referee's seen that one. It's a free kick to Slough. A couple of yards inside. Oh, I was going to say a couple of yards inside the half, but been told to take it. But definitely wasn't there, that's for sure. That's more like it. So it's about a yard or two inside the Slough half. Free kick. Dobson's going to come and take this free kick for Slough. They'll send forwards Hollis into the box. As Dobson decides to take this free kick, hits it hard and firm into the box. Underneath it is Yorf. It'll come through to the far post to Warren Harris. To Dunn. Oh, and Dunn shot is blocked by Richards, and it's come out. And the ball's been played. There's a foul there. Slough looking for a free kick, and the ball's still going around. It's come through to Rafael. Chest it down towards Richards. Richards chipping the ball over, looking for the run of Rafael. But Nathan Smart's trying to cut down. Trailer's free on this left-hand side. McLagan takes it instead. McLagan looks, shoots. Oh, what a goal by Kane McLagan! From 25 yards. That's an absolute scorcher. Right into the top of the goal. Mark Scott had no chance with that. I think the Slough management are complaining there should have been a foul on Nathan Smart in the build-up to that, But McLagan got the ball, and the Merthyr fans in front of us were hugely disappointed, because if he'd have let the ball roll, it would have come through to Traylor, and Traylor would have been free. Instead, McLagan took a shot, took a touch, hit it first time, into the top of the net, and Merthyr lead here 2-0, and that goal coming on the 38th minute. So, and Slough still moaning here about the fact that there was a foul or a high foot, I think it was, on Nathan Smart on the edge of the Merthyr penalty area. Slough were attacking. Ball's here now with Putman. Putman just plays it in towards Dunn. Dunn hits it straight at Richardson, comes back off him. It's a throw to the Rebels. And taken quickly, the throw comes from Smart towards Dunn, back towards Nathan Smart. Smart now chipping the ball over, trying to find James Dobson, but a little bit too high and hard for him to keep in. And it's out for a throw-in on this near-hand side. And it's we just wait for this ball to come in from Watkins. Watkins throws it up, trying to find Europe. Europe wins a header, headed back in by Stonehouse. And then Dobson thinks that he's won a free kick there, because Europe wrestled him to the ground, but the referee's not really seeing a lot of this.
The ref is missing a lot of things for both teams today. I mean,
oh yeah, no doubt about that. There's it's Jared Wright's just hooked that ball right out of play and gone out for a throw. Did you think it was a foul on Nathan Smart in the build up to that goal on the edge of the area?
I did. They both had their feet up, but there was definitely contact between the Merthyr player's boot and Nathan Smart, which would be the foul.
So Stonehouse with the ball here, plays it into Togwell, gets the ball back, and then plays it out towards Smart. Smart just goes past Richards, bringing the ball forwards for Slough, cuts back in towards Togwell. Togwell will spread to his fellow Mitchell brother Stonehouse. Stonehouse plays it up towards Adebayo. Adebayo a little bit slow, gets the ball though to Putman. Putman goes past one chance, still got the ball. And then wins a free kick, and now this could be the moment where Slough could get back in the game here.
Step up James Dobson, I think.
35 yards out, maybe a little bit more than that. Surprised that Lewis Putman wasn't going to stand over it and possibly have a go, but it is going to be Dobson that takes this throw.
If he's been able to get the ball out from under his feet, we did have Dobson running over in miles of space on the left-hand side, but he just couldn't get it out to him and was fouled in the process. Yeah,
so free kick for Slough, roughly I'd say 35-ish yards out, maybe a bit closer than that, 35 yards out. No wall for Merthyr. Dobson takes it, hits it, and easily caught there by the goalkeeper Oliver Davis, straight into his arm, centre of the goal, and well gathered by the goalkeeper. He then just rolls the ball to the edge of his area, right by the corner of his box, then just chips the ball up, looking for McLagan, score of the second goal, won by Fraser, comes through to Europe, but Slough won the ball back with Simon Dunn, playing it out here now to Dobson. Dobson trying to play it up towards Adebayo, up to the feet of Adebayo. Adebayo up against Wright, pushed off the ball easily there, and the referee's turning around and saying no chance. Ball's with Ashley Evans, closed down by Simon Dunn, back towards Evans, up against Togwell. Slough trying to win the ball back. Oh, Evans does really well though. Back here with Jones. Jones plays the ball forwards, but a heavy touch there, and the ball's out for a throw to Slough. Slough take it quickly with Stonehouse, in towards Fraser. Fraser will spread to Nathan Smart, just a little bit behind him, and Smart will go back to Fraser. Fraser to the goalkeeper Scott, and then Scott plays the ball and gives the ball away to Traylor. Traylor does well to keep the ball in towards McLagan. McLagan's ball isn't the best, and Traylor wins it back as Slough literally falling asleep here, but Simon Dunn wins it, but the linesman on the near hand side says it's a free kick, and it's a free kick to Merthyr.
That was a very, very soft free kick.
Very soft free kick. I couldn't see it personally, but I was
considering the things that have been let go, that was a very, very soft free kick to give.
Yep. But as it is, it's a free kick to Merthyr. This one's again 30 yards out, but it's kind of along the line of the 18-yard box, so closer to the touchline than more central position. It's going to be Barrow that stands over this free kick for Merthyr. Slough with some defending to do here. Putman just being told to come in as Barrow goes to the far post. Europe with a free header. He's offside. So couldn't see that myself. There was Europe was offside. Didn't look like he was offside when the ball was taken, but there you go. The linesman has maybe pulled that back because he gave the wrong decision there, but it's a free kick to Slough. And Scott takes this free kick for Slough with literally a couple of minutes of this first half left. Adebayo wins ahead. It comes through to Warren Harris, takes it on his chest, and is bundled off the ball there by Jones and flicked into Richards. Richards into Rafael. Rafael up to McLagan. McLagan holds the ball, gives it to Richards. Merthyr on the break here if he gets the right ball in. Oh, his ball's been deflected by Nathan Smart, who's mostly been the better of the four defenders for Slough, and it's one of his few starts in the game. But Nathan Smart's under a lot of pressure on that far hand side. He's not getting a lot of help from Warren Harris, is he? Oh, you weren't watching it?
I was tweeting, sorry.
I was saying that Nathan Smart's not getting a lot of help from Warren Harris, is he?
No, Merthyr are putting us under pressure as soon as we get the ball anywhere near the final third, so we're just not dealing with that pressure, unfortunately, and we do need the forward players to drop back and help out. Yeah, quick
corner taken quickly up towards Richards. Richards heads in towards Evans. Evans, I think that Putman was told to mark Evans, and he wandered away from him. It's back with Barrow towards Trailer. Trailer just trying to flick the ball forwards. Wins the ball back from Warren Harris. Now trying to run through. Well spotted there by Stonehouse in the end with that tackle on that far right hand side. And it's a quick throw here taken by Richards towards Jones. Jones in towards Evans. Evans under pressure. Plays it back towards Jones. Jones will spread here to Watkins. Watkins, if he could take that down, he's miscontrolled it there, but he was in acres of space as Slough defensively have just not been on the ball today, have they? They're just leaving so many gaps on players.
Yeah, I mean, when we do have the ball, they're closing us down so quickly and we're just panicking and giving the ball away.
Yeah, ball's been spread out from Fraser towards Smart, and you can see what I mean. Trailer has just come from literally, he's been playing.
He wasn't even under any pressure there, Nathan.
No, but he's on the right hand side, and Trailer's literally run all the way across the pitch to close Nathan Smart down, and Smart under maybe a little bit of pressure, just can't control it. It's gone out, and it's a throw to Merthyr. Slough just second best all round?
I'd say so, yes.
As throw taken quickly, headed on by Yorif, and the referee somehow gives 45 seconds of extra time, which makes no sense to me, because surely it's half an hour for each goal plus the injury to Yorworth. How can you only play 45 minutes and 45 seconds? But there you go. The referee is blown up. There is an injury to a Merthyr player in that far corner, and it's here at Penny Darren Park. Merthyr lead as Slough go in, and look totally distraught. I don't know how to describe the look. They're obviously disappointed to be 2-0 down, but yeah, Slough just second best all the way round the pitch here so far today, and it shows in as the players have come off the pitch. And Neil Baker's, I think, has just gone over to the referee to complain about the foul in the build-up for that second goal. But as it is, the referee comes off. And the referee is going to pick the golden goal ticket for today. And there we go. So it's half-time here. Now, normally what we would do at half-time is run through half-time scores from around the ground, but unfortunately we're literally the only game on, so I can't actually give you any scores from any other games around the ground. So there you go. Swindon are leading 3-0 against Charlton. I can just see that it's in the 91st minute. There is something that if you are on Twitter, please go on to the Slough Town FC Twitter page, is that what you call it, Twitter page, and you'll see that there's a pinned tweet, and what we'd like you all to do is to retweet that tweet. It's for the Marathon Bet non-league challenge, the team with the most legitimate retweets, because I believe that Bognor Regis were actually kicked out of the competition for not someone in the club doing something, but there was something going on that was irregular, with Bognor
I think there's
Regis.
something to do with people buying retweets, which
I
is obviously
wouldn't-
not in the spirit of the competition.
I wouldn't know what that is, but I'll take your word for it. So if you go onto the Slough Town FC Twitter page, and if you could retweet the pinned tweet that says Marathon Bet Non-League Challenge, you also need to follow at Non-League Challenge as well for your retweet and thing to register. The team that gets the most retweets will enter a competition, and they can play a Premier League Legends team at home. So last year it was Wealdstone. Wealdstone won the competition, and they had a game pre-season where several non-league ex-England professionals such as Emil Heskey, I know, is one of them. Sol Campbell. So a Legends team comes down to the game. You can take the kind of benefits from the gate and everything. So it would be good if so. Also, be that if you retweet it, the winning club gets £2,000, and the person whose tweet from the winning club they pull out gets £1,000.
Yep.
So there you go. So that's what you could do. Good afternoon to Mark Skelton, who's listening. He says hopefully score some more in the second half. And at the moment, Slough could have had a couple of goals. Really, you know, they've hit the post. Had a couple just go over the crossbar, but haven't really tested the goalkeeper, have they? One cleared off the line.
We
obviously
have had a couple of good chances, but I mean that's sort of the bright spots in a half which has seen Merthyr on top in pretty much every area of the field.
Right in that at all. Merthyr are quickest to the ball when they haven't got it, and when they have got it, they're maybe Slough might need to change. I know they haven't really got many players around. And we've only got the 4 subs. But for me, the person who's dictating the game is the Merthyr number 4, the captain, Ashley Evans. And he seems to be the person who's orchestrating a lot of the Merthyr play. And I think that maybe Slough should put a man on him to kind of... Have you pulled? Have you pulled?
He was just asking who had the shot that was cleared off the line, which was Simon Dunn.
Oh, Simon Dunn.
So he just wanted to know, I'm assuming he's out in a match report or something like that.
I think he's the Twitter man for Merthyr.
He had media and the Welsh rugby Welsh
I think
football
he was
badge on his...
Yeah, no, he's their Twitter man apparently.
Yeah.
So there you go. So not a lot going on, but we'll see if we can do something different that we try to do. Normally at half time, obviously, we'd run through different scores and various different. But as you can tell, there's no other games on. Let's see if we can find something and if we can do an on this day for you. Where are we today? What's going on with this? You got some traffic? No, Trust News. You do your Trust News. Go on then, you do that. That's good.
Alright, a couple of things from the Slough Supporters Trust. We have our annual Christmas draw coming up. I believe it's on the 8th of December at the Herschel Arms from about the 8 o'clock onwards. So please do feel free to come along for a bit of a social night where we'll do the draw, have a few drinks. The Herschel Arms is a great supporter of the club, so it's always good to give a little bit back to them. You can buy your tickets from the home matches, and also if you want to help us sell the tickets, you can speak to Alan Harding about those. He's got all the tickets, so we'll be able to help us sell as many tickets as possible to cover all the costs, and then hopefully make a profit and some money for the trust. And some people will win prizes. Also, if you can donate any prizes, there are the cash prizes, but if you can donate any other prizes that you think would be good, please speak to Alan or Mike Lightfoot. Stratford away a week Tuesday as it stands. We will announce any coach information as soon as possible, and I don't think they'll be running anything to Northwood. However, if that changes, we will let you know. I think that's all I've got at the moment. There is, of course, the news from the other week where we had the fundraising for charity. We raised £1,700 from last season's sponsored walk and presented 900 of that to Sebastian's Action Trust at last week's home match. And also earlier in the season at the FA Cup game against Chipstead, we raised £220 for Prostate Cancer UK. Photos and certificates, things like that, all on our news page if you wish to have a look.
Yeah, so normally a little bit of what I do is on this day. So on this day, the 12th of November, we're just going to try and pick a couple of these out. First of all is that in 1847, the first public demonstration of the use of chloroform as an aesthetic was given by James Simpson at Edinburgh University. We've also got the first flight between England and Australia started at Hounslow with Ross and Smith in a Vickers Vimy, which I presume is an aeroplane. It landed safely on the 13th of December 1919. So it took over a month to fly from England to Australia. In 1933, the first photograph of the Loch Ness Monster, if you do believe in the Loch Ness Monster, the first photograph was taken by Mr. Hugh Gray. He managed to take 5 pictures altogether, but after processing 4 of them were blank, and the 5th was a non-confirmed sighting of Nessie. There's been quite a few non-confirmed sightings of Nessie. There's also been quite a few non-confirmed sightings at Slough. I've got a lot of work to do in the second half. Also, let's see what else we can find. In 1974, the first salmon was caught in the River Thames since 1840, apparently. What else have we got on here? In 1984, it was announced by the Chancellor, Nigel Lawson, not Nigella Lawson the cook, the Chancellor Nigel Lawson, that the pound note, after being in circulation for more than 150 years, would be phased out and replaced with the pound coin. So Nigel Lawson is the man that you can complain to for the fact that your pockets disintegrate every 6 months. So there you go. Those are our on this day events from history. What we'll do is we'll see if we can do some on this day from Slough Town Football Club. If it comes up. Let's see what we can find on that one. We're a couple of minutes away from kick-off. On this day, 2013, Slough beat Uxbridge 5-1. On this day in 2011, they beat St Neots 2-0. On this day in 2002, they beat the mighty Wycombe Wanderers. And on this day in 1994, Slough lost at home to Birmingham City 4-0. So there you go. That's your on this day history lesson, courtesy of Rebels Radio. And we'll just see what else is open. There will be a substitution for Slough. Charlie Moon is the player coming on. I'm not sure who's coming off at the moment. I'm just waiting for the board to be shown. Trent Phillips is with the board. It's going to be Warren Harris that comes off and Charlie Moon on. So that will be a substitution which is going to happen at the start of the second half. And we're just waiting for the two teams really to come out. The tannoy announcer here is playing the Slough Town song. He's playing "Living on a Prayer," purposely picked for Slough's second half hopes, I believe. So thank you for that, Mr. Tannoy announcer man. As Guy Hollis comes out, seems to be fine after that little injury from the first half. Like I say, if you do want to get in contact with us, you can contact us if you're listening on YouTube. If you scroll down the page, it says comments. It will come through to us here. Also, you can contact us via Twitter at MyFC Rebels Radio. We are literally waiting for. I've started the second half o'clock already. That's a bit silly, wouldn't it? But it hasn't started yet. So we're just going to wait for confirmation of that substitution. Seems to be Warren Harris off and Charlie Moon on. And does seem to be that way. I can't see Warren Harris coming out for the start of the second half. And Warren Harris not really had the best of the first half stand. Didn't really get into the game much, did he?
No, I mean, every time he did get the ball in the final third, they were very quick to pressurise him. Didn't really get the crosses into the box when he had the opportunity. Some of them were a bit limp, to be honest. So cleared quite easily. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of that is down to the fact that Merthyr they are coming back in numbers, and Slough, the two wingers aren't coming back and helping their defence, are they? No. Merthyr are getting a lot of space with the two fullbacks overlapping as such. Be interesting to see who moves out to the right-hand side, whether it's Putman or
whether they go 4-3-3.
Or quite possibly, yes, you might go 4-3-3, yeah.
We shall see. So
well, they've got to do something, and now's probably the best opportunity to do that with the maximum amount of time available.
Yep. So just a reminder, we will be optimistic, but if it finishes as a draw today, there is a replay on Tuesday night at Arbour Vale. Is it Arbour Vale or Arbour Park? Where did I get Arbour Vale from? Arbour Park, isn't it?
Arbour Park, yes.
Yeah, Arbour Park. So there could well be a Tuesday replay here for Slough. At the moment, it doesn't look like it, but we live in hope. We're
important to note that there is no other game on Tuesday.
There isn't
the
another
Northwood game that was supposed, and the Northwood away game in the League Cup has been moved to Wednesday, the 23rd of November. And the MK Dons game that was also going to be played on Tuesday at Arbour Park has now been moved with a date yet to be announced for the rearranged match. Yeah,
and so Slough are out for the start of the second half, which is must be the first time that they've been first for anything today. We're just waiting for Merthyr and the referee to come out, really. Maybe we'll get the second half underway. You can tell it's almost started the second half. Everyone's pouring out of the bar. Here comes Merthyr Town, as if you can't hear due to the now increased noise from the Merthyr fans in this main stand. Ooh. So yeah, confirmation of that substitution. Warren Harris off, Charlie Moon is on. And okay, so someone's claimed the winning ticket. So if you had the winning ticket here, unfortunately it's been claimed. So you haven't won, unfortunately. Someone's already claimed it. So never mind. I don't know what they won. I haven't got a clue, but someone's won the ticket. We are waiting for the start of the second half. Everyone is out. Everyone is ready. Slough 2-0 down, shooting from left to right. Can they get back into this game? Charlie Moon, the substitute, just gets the game going for Slough. Ball towards Stonehouse, chipping the ball forward, trying to find the run of Moon. It looks as though Putman has come to the right-hand side. Ball here now with Dobson. Dobson chipping in towards Dunn. Dunn takes it on his chest, gets to the byline, tries to get across in. It's coming early, and the ball, he skewed a shot. It's just gone wide of the goal, and Slough start really well in the second half. Ade just couldn't get that ball on target, just wide of the goal, and maybe a little bit closer from our angle than it was from the far angle. But Slough start brightly, but unfortunately it still remains Merthyr 2, Slough Town 0. But a good start for the second half for the Rebels, and it looks as though Slough will keep their 4-4-2 formation. Putman being coming to this right hand side. Long kick here by the goalkeeper Davis, headed clear by Hollis into the path of Togwell. Togwell to Dobson. Dobson up towards Charlie Moon. Moon just holds the ball up well, which is something we didn't really see a lot of. Gives it to Putman. Putman here, just with the ball. Chips the ball in. It comes through though to Rafael. Can't clear the ball. It comes out to Evans. Evans with the ball back towards Barrow. Barrow clears long. Looking for the run of McLagan. Guy Hollis is underneath it for Slough. And then Sean Fraser wins it with, then gives the ball away. It's come out here to Evans. Evans with the ball. Chips it back into Yorif. Yorif leaves it to McLagan. McLagan holds the ball. Drills it out. So well run tackle there by Guy Hollis. Gives it to Moon. Moon here to Putman. Putman just holds the ball. Trying to turn. get a bit of space on that right hand side that he's on. Sean Fraser's down currently at the moment, injured, and Slough will kick the ball out. And an injury concern for the Rebels start of the second half. Sean Fraser injured, and Josh Jackman has gone off to warm up, and looks as though Sean's got a foot injury here, so hopefully he'll recover. Merthyr just taking the time out to just have a little huddle and get some instructions from their management, and we'll just wait for see if Sean Fraser can come back out for the second half. So just Super Kev's doing his best. We'll see how it's going. It's quite and still some treatment for Sean Fraser at the moment. So Fraser's back to his feet. Hopefully he'll be okay to carry on. Looks as though he's going to try and run that little knock-off. As Slough just have a friendly little chat to the Merthyr left-back Scott Barrow. And Merthyr will just kick the ball back to Slough goalkeeper Mark Scott. Good play there by Merthyr, some good sportsmanship. Ball's with Mark Scott. Slough temporarily down to 10 men at the moment. Sean Fraser bathed back on. Long ball down, trying to find Dobson on that far hand side. Dobson beaten to the ball by Watkins, but it'll be out for a throw right by the corner flag for Slough. Slough started this second half a little bit brighter as some of the old fogies from the coach come out of the bar. And Slough will have a long throw. It's going to be Guy Hollis who's going to go across to take this throw for Slough. Hollis just making a signal that he wants a bit of movement in the box. Thrown in, aimed towards Smart. Comes through to Moon. Moon's down. Smart's down, injured in the box. The ball comes here to Fraser. Fraser heads it towards Putman. Putman chips it back in towards Togwell. Togwell to his fellow Mitchell brother lookalike Stonehouse. Spread out now to Dobson. Dobson's got Simon Dunn on the overlap if he needs him. Hits his cross straight at Watkins, and it's out for a throw to Slough.
Fraser doesn't look entirely happy out there. He's trying to jog off the injury that he's picked up. He doesn't.
Yeah, I think Nathan Smart's injured as well here.
Oh dear.
And yeah,
we've got Josh Jackman on the bench, but he's also recovering from an injury.
Yeah, Nathan Smart. Is that a blood injury? It looks like a blood injury. Yeah, he's got a little cut just below his eye. Yeah, as he'd gone forwards for that throw and just got caught there, and so Slough temporarily down to 10 men, but also with an injured Sean Fraser at the moment. But Slough will have a throw on the far hand side. Super Kev's been very busy today, as Slough will just take this throw quickly towards Stonehouse. Stonehouse spreads it to Guy Hollis. Slough again temporarily down to 10 men with a new shirt for Nathan Smart. Ball with Fraser. Fraser chipping the ball across towards Dobson. Oh, and there's a poor header there by Watkins. Dobson can get to the byline here for Slough. Cuts by some good defending though there by Evans. Not Evans, sorry, it was Ian Traylor in the end who stopped it. And Slough have a corner. The linesman's just going to come over to make sure that Nathan Smart isn't bleeding still and hasn't got any blood on his shirt. He's allowed back on. So Slough back on with 11. Sean Fraser's just hopping in the centre circle, trying to put some weight on that injured foot that he's got. But Slough will have a corner on the far hand side. It'll be an outswinging corner taken by Dobson. Pushing in. There was a push on Simon Dunn there in the box, which was totally missed by the referee. Dobson gets a chance to get across in. Adebayo heads it. Slough looking for a penalty there, as Yorif it seemed to hit him and go out for a corner. It's a corner. Neil Baker and John Underwood are just having a little bit of banter with the Merthyr fans in front of us here, appealing for a handball there, but it's a corner. Again, it'll be an outswinging corner for the Rebels, taken by James Dobson. Dobbo just waiting for a little bit of movement. Ball's driven in towards Moon, but well taken by the goalkeeper Davis. And he looks to get Merthyr on the attack here, trying to find the run of Barrow. Headed clear by Nathan Smart. Comes through to Togwell. Togwell under pressure, but gets the ball out to Hollis, who played it back to his goalkeeper. Not aware that Trailer had made a run through, and Mark Scott just had to get there first. And Slough a little bit lucky there to get away with that, but the ball's back with the goalkeeper Davis, and Josh Jackman going through quite a routine down in front of us here, whether he comes on. And Slough have given a free kick to Merthyr for the foul by Sean Fraser on McLagan. McLagan, scorer of that second goal on the 38th minute. Still 2-0 to Merthyr Town here. And a free kick around about 35 yards away from the goal. Slough with the behind the goal, the fans just a little bit quiet on that far hand side. Barrow will take this free kick for Merthyr. It's going to just float a free kick into the box. Again, Slough with some defending to do. Yorif is there with the header. It's cleared though by Smart. There's a head injury now to a Slough player, and again the referee's called it over. I'm trying to see who it is. It's Dobson down injured at the moment, so Dobson was alleging to the referee that he got elbowed in the face, and he was down injured, and then he's got up. So he's not had any treatment, so he looks like he's fine to carry on. I think the Merthyr fans are just a little bit disappointed that he's injured and gets up, and then yeah, so I think there's just a little bit of an argument here about who had the ball and what they want to do with it.
Merthyr had the ball, so
in theory you should kick it back to the goalkeeper.
Yeah,
that's what Nathan Smart's signalling that. The only person that doesn't realise it is the referee. And Nathan Smart does do that, kicks it back to the goalkeeper Davies. And Davies just launches this long ball forwards. Again, looking for Yorif. It'll come through here to Fraser. Fraser will hook the ball clear for Slough. Only as far as Yorif. Comes through to Stonehouse. Headed clear by him. Comes back out to Yorif, the tall gingerhead number 8 for Merthyr. Does well, plays it out to right, looking for the run of Rafael. Rafael flicks it on to Trailer. Trailer gets it to Yorif. Yorif trying to play it back in, but Slough clear through Togwell, and it comes out to Putman. Putman here to Dunn. Dunn trying to play the ball over the head. Adebayo's got a chance. Will he keep that in? It's just a little bit too far in front of him, unfortunately.
It's unlucky there.
It was good play though by Slough, and the ball just bounced off and went out. It's a throw to Merthyr, and this is where Slough need to maybe up their game. They need to kind of pin Merthyr in a little bit and press like that Merthyr have been doing to Slough. Yeah,
very true. You managed to do it in the first few minutes with a couple of corners and attempted crosses into the box, but since
Barrow.
That's number 8 went over Nathan Smart there, and suddenly
Slough with a free kick here for a foul on Adebayo. That's a yellow card for kicking the ball away. Well spotted by the referee.
Yellow card for kicking the ball away. Yes, it's the first yellow card of the game.
It is, and Barrow's going to get it. The left back. And bear in mind the number of fouls and stuff that have gone on. I'm surprised that's the first yellow card of the game. But it's a free kick to Slough. It's a couple of yards away from the touchline, but it's about 25 yards away from goal. Dobson again standing over this free kick for Slough. I'd go for goal if it was me, but there you go. Dobson takes the free kick into the box, headed clear by right, comes to the edge of the box where Dunn heads it back in. Adebayo can't get to the ball, comes through to Dunn. That's a high foot. Oh, she's giving it the other way. What is going on here? What? How is that?
That's the second time that the Merthyr high foot has caught the Slough player.
That is
in the Merthyr box, and it's been completely ignored.
It's anywhere else on the pitch. That's a foul to Slough, and she's giving it the other way. And that, I've got to say, is a poor decision there. And Slough must be grateful that there won't be a Tuesday game at this rate, because I think that Super Kev's going to have every single one in the.
He's been busy so far.
His physio
down more the second half in 10 minutes than he was in the whole first half.
And game's going to start with a free kick to Merthyr with Davis to take. the goalkeeper. Plays it in, looking for McLagan, and it comes through, flicked on there, and comes out to Traylor. Traylor up against Togwell. Togwell sticks a leg out, wins the ball. Comes back out to Evans. Evans to the right back, Watkins. Under pressure from a couple of Slough players. Comes back out to Traylor. Traylor can take a touch, chipping it forward to Raphael. Raphael back to the byline. Needs to choose his pass quickly. Doesn't do the best one. Comes back out towards Traylor. Traylor shoots. It's deflected, and it's gone over the top. It's off for a corner there with Mark Scott stranded on the floor as the shot from Traylor came in from about 16 yards, but it's gone out for a corner on the far hand side. And the lone Slough fan in this stand near us, Kieran, just shouting, "Come on, you rebels!" Adrian Sear warming up, so that could be a sight for sore eyes if we see Searsy on the pitch. As it is, it's an in-swinging corner on the far hand side. Barrow, the left back, has gone to take this for Merthyr. Aims it into the box. Mark Scott punches clear. It'll come out here to Richards. Richards gets the ball back out towards Barrow. Barrow takes a touch in towards Traylor. Traylor hanging deep here for this one. Hits the ball in low, only as far as Togwell. Togwell clears, comes out to Dunn. Dunn's caught again there, and the referee said play on. Ball's played through to Putman, but the referee will call it back. Much to the annoyance of the Merthyr fans behind us.
That's quite a low advantage compared with the general standards, to be honest. The ball had come all the way over to the other side of the pitch.
But the pass was hit wrongly, and Merthyr had the ball, and Dunn is the player injured, but Super Kev's on his toes as always. But he's not needed, and is she going to book him? I think she's going to book the player that did that. I'm just going to see who it is. It's Jared Wright who gets the second yellow card of the day on 59 minutes. So Merthyr 2-0 up here, just beginning to rack up the yellow cards here with a bit needless. They're 2-0 up. They don't need to be putting the body in and giving away silly fouls. And Slough have a free kick about 15 yards inside their own half. Mark Scott will stand over this free kick for Slough. Chipping it out to the far hand side, trying to find Charlie Moon. Moon's header will come through to the goalkeeper Davis, and Davis will just slow the game down here. Wait for Murphy to get a little bit further up the pitch before releasing his kick. He's got Adebayo standing in front of him. Long ball forwards. It's well run by Togwell, but he can't keep the ball in. It's hoofed clear, and it'll be a throw to Merthyr Town. And Slough just sending a couple of subs on the warm-up here. Heavily hit by injuries, of course, today. As the ball's been flicked on. Fraser wins the ball for Slough. Comes through to Smart. Smart under pressure from Euroff. Does well. Plays it across here to Stonehouse. Stonehouse with the ball. Under pressure from McLagan. Scored the second goal. Plays it into Dobson. Dobson with a bit of space here to run at the Merthyr defence if he wants to. Been closed down by Traylor. Traylor then comes inside. Brings it in towards Moon, but it's bodied well by Raphael, but only as far as Togwell. Togwell now to Fraser. Fraser to Smart. Smart back towards Fraser. Slough just keeping this ball a little bit here on this near hand side. Back in towards Dunn. Dunn beaten to the ball. And it'll be cleared by Richards, trying to find the run of McLagan on the far hand side. McLagan trying to hold the ball up, but well spotted there by Stonehouse, and the ball's won by Togwell. Togwell plays it past Traylor, chases his own knock-on, plays it down the line, looking for the run of Charlie Moon, who's going to come all the way over to try and close Watkins down. Good run in there, he's giving the ball away to Adebayo. Adebayo in towards Dobson. Dobson just goes round, cuts outside, gets a chance to shoot, hits it, and then Davis does really well in the Merthyr goal. Not only to save it, but to actually keep hold of that save as well, because it was fizzed in there by James Dobson, but the goalkeeper does well to not let that ball spin out of his hands, and it then launches a kick down the field. McLagan wins the ball, and then Smart will head it back towards his goalkeeper, Mark Scott. And, sorry, I'm just eating the microphone. I think there's something on the microphone. Ball's been played. So surely that's a free kick. Two players collide. Ball's come through to Moon on the far hand side. Moon will try and keep the ball in, and he's just been caught there by Wright, who's on a yellow card. Moon standing there looking, asking for a foul. Simon Dunn's asking for a foul as well. Will the managers, mostly at the end of the game, have a moan about the referee, do you reckon, Dan? Or is it...
they're not the types to openly moan about the officials, I don't think. But I would imagine there may have been a few words at half time. There may well be a few more words at full time with the ref.
Yeah, Lewis Putman's using his
very inconsistent decisions.
Yeah, Lewis Putman's trying to use his charms on the female referee, but we'll see if it works. McLagan jumps up for the ball. It comes through to Fraser. Fraser being challenged by Rafael. Ball will come through to him. He carries it back to his goalkeeper Scott. Scott with the ball down the field, trying to find Adebayo. Adebayo will keep the ball in. Does really well. Then plays it in towards Dunn. Dunn just under pressure, keeps hold of it. Looking for Dobson. Dobson, he does an overlap, but Stonehouse had stopped his run. There was a good
go.
And then Trailer does well. Dummies Stonehouse. Stonehouse way out of position. Dobson filling in and wins the ball back for Slough. Gives it to Togwell. Togwell now up towards Dobson. Dobson chance to run at the Merthyr defence. Still running with the ball. Better from Slough. Gives it to Nathan Smart. Smart comes inside on the edge of the box. Gives it to Adebayo. Adebayo shoots. It's blocked there by Evans. Comes out towards Putman. Putman turned away from goal. Gets it on his left foot. Chips across in. Looking for Charlie Moon. Moon beaten to the ball by Wright. Headed clear by Watkins. Ball will come out towards Stonehouse. Stonehouse will win it back for Slough. Gives it a little bit behind Simon Dunn, and Dunn's chased down by Trailer, but gives it to Hollis. Better performance so far, second half from the Rebels. Spread out here to Smart on the 50 halfway line. Back into Fraser. Slough needs someone to make a little run for them. Here, Fraser back out towards Hollis. Hollis will play out to Smart. Smart will just notch it past really. It's just plays the ball forwards and then plays it down the line, but over hits Adebayo and Moon. Can't keep it in between them, and it's out for a goal kick. So we've played 18 minutes of the second half. It seems to have gone quite quickly here. It still remains Merthyr 2, Slough Town 0. Slough the only team so far to get anything from Merthyr in the league have come here. No other team has managed to draw, apart from Cinderford in the what were we in now? Southern League Cup, where it was 0-0 and it went to penalties. I can't remember what league we're in. Ball's played forward here to Moon. Moon holds the ball up well for Slough. Then turns. Wins the ball back, trying to chase down his own flick on. It comes to Jones, who just puts a foot through it, clears long, and Fraser will try and keep the ball in for Slough. Does keep it in. Just Slough just needs to move forwards a bit, or go back to the goalkeeper. Moon and Adebayo just trying to make a sense of which run they want to make on either side. Ball's here with Hollis. Hollis plays the ball forward, looking for the run of Moon. Moon up against Jared Wright. Goes down under a challenge. Now Jared Wright's on a yellow card here, and I think that's what Stonehouse is asking.
That was probably one of the softer fouls that's been given.
It was a silly.
It wasn't a huge amount of contact. It was silly, but there wasn't a huge amount of contact considering what has been let go.
Exactly, and like I say, he's on a yellow card already, so Wright has to be careful. It's a free kick. Now, for some reason, Adebayo's just going over to Dobson just to signal something. Dobson will take this free kick. It's kind of almost like a corner. It's a little bit. It's about 5 yards in from the corner flag, but not a shooting opportunity, I wouldn't say. But Dobson hits it in hard. Headed clear by McLagan. That is a really good defensive header by the Merthyr striker. Ball's back with Simon Dunn in towards Fraser. Fraser's gone all the way back to his goalkeeper. That is disappointing to see when he had two players wide that he could have fed the ball to. Scott's 20 yards out of his goal. Plays it out on the far hand side looking for Dobson. Dobson done well. Head it in, but Slough just can't get the ball first. Merthyr's got the ball with Richards. Richards under pressure. Slough win it back through Nathan Smart. But then Yorif wins it back and then clears long for Merthyr. Slough, much better second half performance here at the Penny Darren Park or the Loadlock Stadium, whichever you want to call it. Scott, long ball forwards, again looking for Dobson. Dobson does well to win. This time Charlie Moon gambles on the flick on, keeps the ball in, tries to get to the byline. Can he keep there? No, he can't. And you could call maybe that the referee could give him a yellow card for kicking the ball away, because there was no way he's going to keep it in, and he's just smashed it almost out of the ground. And someone sheepishly just hiding and pretending to do his boots up as he's just kicked the ball on and almost hit the referee there with as he kicked the ball on. He's blaming his boots. I think that's what he's trying to do. There's a rare moment of humour here at Penny Darren Park. Merthyr still lead 2-0 as Hollis wins the ball back. Headed clear though, and then headed away by Evans, but only into the path of Dobson. Dobson's ball is lazy. It comes through to Yorif. Yorif with the ball through. He's got trying to find the run of Trailer on the far hand side. Well spotted by Stonehouse. Back towards the goalkeeper Scott. And And Scott's long ball. It's headed on by Dobson, and Wright is there first for Merthyr to keep the ball in. Stonehouse will keep it in for Slough. Will break kindly here for Dunn. Dunn on the far hand side will keep it in. Crosses on the far hand side where Putman is. Putman's got a chance to take a touch here. Going to cut inside. Hits it left footed. It's blocked by Barrow, and then falls kindly to Dunn. Dunn shoots. It's blocked again. Headed clear by Barrow. Comes out this time to Nathan Smart. Smart tries to hit it in low. This time it's a misplaced pass, and Adebayo is given offside as he goes for the ball. I kind of wonder on that, because the linesman in his position would have had to have looked when the ball came in from Nathan Smart, and I can't see how he could see that and see that Adebayo was offside at the same time, because the last touch obviously came off a Merthyr player. But hey, what would I know about football? Not a lot. As Davis takes the goal kick, headed clear by Dobson, only comes as far as Barrow. Barrow into Europe, score of the first goal. Up here, headed away by Fraser to Smart. Smart will go back to his goalkeeper. McLagan will chase it down, but Scott's there first for Slough. Long ball forward, trying to find the run of Adebayo. Adebayo misses it, and it's come off the head of Jones. It's a throw to Slough. Nathan Smart will take it quickly in towards Putman. Putman's touch is poor, but Slough will have another throw a little bit closer. No, are they going to send forwards Guy Hollis to take this? I think they might, and they do. So Hollis will take this throw for Slough, around about 25 yards away from the Merthyr goal. As Hollis just lines the ball up, trying to aim it into the box to Adebayo. It's been headed on, and it will come through to Traylor. Traylor hooks the ball clear for Merthyr, only as far as Fraser. Every player apart from Scott in the Merthyr half. He spreads it out here to Nathan Smart. Smart with a chance to run at Richards. Oh, Richards does really well. Won the ball, and then kept the ball, plays it into McLagan. McLagan in a foot race here with Hollis. McLagan keeps it in. Hollis comes across, wins the ball, and McLagan just gives him a friendly little tackle.
That is a massive tackle there from Guy Hollis. Very well timed.
Yeah, it's the kind of tackle that if that happened in the Premier League would get a yellow card, because
well, you could tell that from the reaction of the Merthyr fans around us, who thought it was an absolutely horrific tackle.
The Merthyr player just got up and went, great tackle, well done.
Exactly, yeah. It was a fantastic tackle.
Oh, and the ball just come through into McLagan. McLagan up against Stonehouse. McLagan still wins the ball, gets it out towards Richards. Richards one bite by Dunn, and then Dunn chasing the ball down. It will come off Dunn, and it's a throw to Merthyr. 24 minutes gone of the second half. It still remains here. Merthyr Town 2, Slough Town 0 in this build-based FA Trophy game. Tough tie for the Rebels when it was drawn, and this early kick-off hasn't affected the crowd too much. Still a good crowd here today, as Merthyr throw the ball in towards Rafael. Rafael breaks into the box. Stonehouse hooks the ball clear for Slough. There'll be another throw to Merthyr on the far hand side. And we'll just wait for this throw. Merthyr in no hurry to take the throw on the far hand side. Watkins with the ball. Just throws it in towards Europe. Europe tries to play it back towards Watkins. Watkins does well to keep the ball in. Hits the ball in low towards Traylor. Traylor shoots, but Scott gathers down low and keeps hold of the ball. And Slough looking to get forwards. Played the ball long out towards Dobson. Dobson on that far hand side with a bit of space. Looks up, trying to get across in first time. Charlie Moon's there as well for Slough. Moon has got it. 70 minutes. Slough got a goal back through the substitute Charlie Moon, crossing from Dobson on the far hand side, and Moon and Adebayo both rose up in the middle there, and Moon heads it down, and it's now 2-1 to Merthyr. And Slough's second half performance much better than their first half. And Merthyr take the ball quickly, goes up towards McLagan. McLagan just comes back in, spreads it out towards Watkins on the far hand side, plays the ball forward looking for the run of Rafael. Rafael's got a bit of space here, runs into the far corner. Two Slough players on it, comes off Stonehouse, and it's a throw to Merthyr. What was your view on the goal there, Dan? Two substitutions look like they're going to come on for Merthyr Town here. Where's your electronic scoreboard? Come on. We've got who's coming off? Booking for time wasting. Come on. Well, we know that 14 and 15 are coming off, but we haven't got a clue who's coming. 14 and 15 are coming on. It looks like Richards is one. So Elliot Richards is one. And Rafael, the number 10, is coming off. and they are replaced by Gavin Williams and Corey Jenkins. So the two substitutions are Elliot Richards off and Keon Rafael off, replaced by Gavin Williams and Corey Jenkins. Huh? No, Moon. And little conversation going on between the John Underwood and one of the assistant coaches here of Merthyr. And it's a throw on the far hand side. It's come off for Togwell, out for another throw for Merthyr. So 2-1 here at Penny Darren Park at the moment in this Bill-based FA Trophy. Slough trying to get back into this game. Ball's in on the far hand side. Merthyr's still got it deep inside the Slough half on that far hand side. And poor throw there. It's a foul throw by Watkins on the far hand side. Slough actually now have the ball back, so it'll be a throw to them. And taken by Stonehouse, flicked on only as far as Watkins. Ball's been played in, flicked away by Togwell. Then Dunn trying to win the ball, but it's won by Trailer for Merthyr. Merthyr's still winning the ball. Trailer's just run all the way across the pitch with the ball. Then plays it out towards Jones. Jones under pressure from Ade. Just turns and looks like he's going to play it back to his goalkeeper. And then Slough puts some pressure on Evans. Slough win the ball back with Togwell, only as far as Moon. Moon trying to hit it into the path of Dobson. Dobson trying to find Adebayo just a little bit behind him. Jones does well to scoop up here for Merthyr. Plays it on the far hand side to Williams. Williams with the ball forward, trying to find the run of McLagan. McLagan up against Guy Hollis. And there's a foul there by McLagan. And
pushing the back there, but they're resorting to that play quite a lot, playing the long ball over the top for McLagan up front. He seems to be up there on his own at the moment.
Slough take the free kick quickly, only as far as Evans. So Adebayo wins the ball back for Slough, but Evans does well to get it back. Plays it back to his goalkeeper. Charlie Moon chases it down, but Davis with the clearance down. Togwell underneath it for Slough. Takes it on his fight. Grabs the ball at the second attempt. Plays it in here towards Putman. Putman takes the touch. Turns inside. Looks it out to Dobson on the left. Dobson's got a bit of space. Slough with not much overlap. Plays another ball in. It's headed clear by Wright. Will come through to Yorif. Yorif plays it into the path of Jenkins. Jenkins plays the ball down the line. Fraser will win that for Slough. Chase down. Plays it looking forward. Charlie Moon. Moon does well. Turns. Bit of space here. He's going to chip it in or shoot. He's going to play it into Adebayo. Adebayo shoots, but he's offside. It was a good save in the end by Davis. Good play by Charlie Moon. Chipped the ball in. Adebayo gambled on it. Stuck a foot out. Produced a save from Davis, but the linesman's flag on this near hand side says it's offside here. So 2-1, and the referee just explaining to the Merthyr goalkeeper that she notices your time wasting. Ball's been played forward. It's headed clear by Hollis, and a big header by Geffin Jones. It will come all the way back to Mark Scott in the Slough goal. The Merthyr substitute, Keon Revel, just down here with his just picked his little kid up there from. It's the biggest smile I've seen on anyone's face so far today. As ball's with Slough. Togwell with the ball. Plays it in here to Dobson. Dobson's coming to the centre to win the ball. Trying to flick it out towards Smart. Smart has lost the ball. It's come through. Putman's won it back for Slough though. Good play there by Putman. Ball's with Fraser. Fraser chipping it forward, looking for the run of Adebayo. Adebayo with a little touch, holds the ball up well, tries to go past Gavin Jones. Ball's back with Barrow, but plays the ball down only as far as Smart. Adebayo's looks to have fouled Barrow. Barrow's actually off the pitch. Ball's with Dunn. Comes through to Fraser. Fraser in towards Putman. Putman will take a touch, trying to cut in on the left hand side. Still with the ball, just got a touch. And then the referee's allowing everything on here. Ashley Evans with the ball for Merthyr, just waiting for the run, but spotted by Guy Hollis. Now win the ball back with Dobson. It's end to end. Barrow's hobbling on. Dobson still with the ball, just robbed of the ball, still going with it. Oh, has he stuck a leg out? He's won a free. That is never a free kick in a million years. That is never a free kick. Dobson's got
that.
That
is a truly terrible decision from the ref there, considering that he let
ever a free kick.
Adebayo potentially fouled the defender over in the far corner and let that go. And then let push
Dobson
him back
ran
further up the pitch, and then given that.
Yeah, but Dobson lost the ball, and then the ball kindly ricocheted for him. As he stuck a leg out to get the ball, he went down, so he didn't have control of the ball. but he does now have a free kick, and this is Dobbo territory. He scored one here a few weeks ago like this. This is literally a foot outside of the Merthyr penalty area. It's to the left hand side. It is the ideal side for a left footed player. Dobson is the man standing over it. Adebayo has joined the wall for Slough. The referee blows a whistle. It's going to be him. Yes, no, it's 2-2. Slough have equalised, and from absolutely nowhere, they've come back in the second half. That goal is on 77 minutes. Dobson gets the equaliser here. It's Merthyr 2, Slough Town 2, and you were very pessimistic at half time, Dan. I think I was the optimistic one, and Slough's second half performance has been far, far better than their first half, and as it stands at the moment, we've got literally 13 minutes of the game left. If it stays like this, we'll replay again on Tuesday night at Arbour Park. As it is, ball's back with the goalkeeper Davis, chased down by Adebayo. Adebayo's found another 16 acres of pace from somewhere. Ball played forward here, up towards Jenkins. Jenkins up against Smart. Smart's ball came off Smart, and one of the stewards just having a go at our management team there, who thought that the throw-in should have gone our way, but it's a throw to Merthyr, 10 yards inside the Slough half. Barrow will be the man standing over this throw, trying to find McLagan. McLagan's lost the ball. He's won it back though. Comes through to Yorif. Yorif now on this byline up against Sean Fraser, trying to chip the ball in. It will only come as far as Togwell. Togwell can bring the ball out for Slough. Chips it over, now plays it into the path of Putman, but well spotted by Barrow, who's done well to chip the ball in. Under pressure, ball's come through to McLagan. Oh, his touch isn't good. He's just controlled, just ran into the path of Mark Scott. And Scott, long ball down, trying to find Adebayo on the far hand side. Adebayo up against Watkins, just shoulders him off the ball. Adebayo keeps the ball in. Charlie Moon being fouled in the box here with Jenkins. Look at the two of them, they're like having a touch. You're missing. Watch Charlie Moon. Watch Charlie Moon. Moon's going to get a yellow card here because he's just kicked Gethin Jones to the floor. If he doesn't get a yellow card, he might get a red card. But Charlie Moon and Gethin Jones were pulling at each other and tugging, and then he's thrown into. He's kind of, if you've ever done judo, you put your foot behind their leg and then you pull them down over. That's what he's done there, and I think that Charlie Moon will get a yellow card here, if the linesman can remember who did it. Moon and Jones are just standing there chatting to each other, like the referee's just going to jog across here to have a look. She's going to call. Is she just calling one of them over? Just Charlie Moon coming over? And that is, I can't believe that she's given 2 yellow cards out today, and all she does is give Charlie Moon a talking to, because that should have been a yellow card at least. And it's poor from the referee, but the game restarts. Long ball forwards, headed on by McLagan. It will come here though to Fraser. Fraser to Smart. Smart chips the ball. It's come off the substitute Jenkins. It's a throw to the Rebels. Slough look to take it quickly, but just want to hold up a little bit. Taken quickly by Smart towards Fraser. Fraser to Smart. Back in towards Hollis. Hollis ball down. Comes off Evans. It will kind of fall. Sorry, I'm burping there. He just kicks a water bottle down the pitch. Evans is already on a yellow card as well. Oh no, so it's Barrow's on the yellow card, isn't it? Ball's been taken quickly. The throw comes through to Togwell. Togwell now moving on towards goal. Oh, just plays the ball too long. It's won back by Traylor. Traylor up against Dunn. Traylor's running across there. Wins a free kick there for the foul by Simon Dunn. And Slough just need to keep their heads a little bit here. They've got back into the game here at 2-2. But they've just got to make sure that they keep playing like they've done for the second half and not kind of react. Simon Dunn just got a yellow card there as well. So Slough's first player into the book is done, and apparently the ball's not round enough here. We're having a different ball put on. So Slough come back to 2-2 here at the Penny Darren Park or Loadlock Stadium, whichever you'd like to call it, whether you're old school or new school. As ball's been taken by Williams. It's come through. Scott claims that in the penalty area there. Good catch there by the Slough goalkeeper. Under some pressure, keeps the ball. Just waits for Slough to get a little bit further up the field. Rolls the ball out to the far hand side by Stonehouse. Picks it up, gives it to Dobson, who's just a little bit deep. Plays the ball forward looking for Ade over his head. Jones comes through to Jenkins. Jenkins will go back to his left back Barrow. Barrow takes his time, plays it up to Yourov. Yourov hooks the ball on, trying to run for Jenkins there, but Jenkins would need the world's fastest motorbike to keep that one in, and it's a throw to Slough. And we are into the final 10 minutes of the game here, as the ball's been played forward. Adebayo flicks it on almost into the path of Charlie Moon. It's come through to Jenkins. Jenkins cuts back inside to Yourov. Yourov with the ball forward now for Williams. Williams with a bit of space, trying to find the runner trainer, but Mark Scott comes out. Good save with his legs, but it's a really good save. And then Fraser plays the ball forward here for Dobson. It's now on the attack now. Dobson just bringing the ball forwards. He's up against right. Plays it into Adebayo. It's been left. It's come through to Putman on the far hand side. Putman will take a touch. Try and get it onto his left foot. Tries to get it back onto right. Back onto his left foot. Takes Jenkins with the chat. Oh, and then somehow Williams managed to get there. And now Jenkins has the ball for Merthyr. Merthyr trying to run past Smart. He's run it out of play. And then
Linesman flagged it as a throw-in.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite see if it had gone out from here, but Linesman has flagged for a throw-in to Slough just inside the Merthyr half.
Yeah, and Nathan Smart.
Interesting to see.
Nathan Smart.
I think it was Jones. Sort of a little bit of time wasting from getting Jones there, as he tried to just kick the ball out of the hands of Nathan Smart.
No, Nathan Smart just taken the throw in about 15 yards away from where the ball went out. Ball's back with Barrow, who clears long. Underneath it for Slough. It's a foul by Gavin Williams. It's a free kick.
That's an interesting decision from the ref.
If you do want to go on to if you're on Twitter, there is a video of the James Dobson goal being put on by @DeanBeckett.
I did try and get 16. It myself. Unfortunately, the phone didn't quite react quick enough to get it in.
So it's a free kick to Slough. It's a couple of yards inside the Merthyr half. It's 2-2 here at Penny Darren Park. Fraser will stand over this free kick for Slough. The referee's just watching a little bit of pushing and shoving going on. I shouldn't blow a whistle. I think that's what everyone's waiting for. Ball played in by Fraser. Comes through to Hollis. Hollis just beaten to the ball by Yourov. Kept in on the far hand side by Jones. Jones turns, goes past Adebayo in that far corner. Then chips the ball forward, but only as far as Togwell. Togwell takes the ball down on the halfway line for Slough. Chipping the ball forward, trying to find the runner Charlie Moon, but it's a little bit optimistic there. And strangely enough, the Merthyr goalkeeper, who was getting warned for his time waste in the second half, has now hurried up a little bit.
Funny how that happens, isn't it?
So Davis with this goal kick for Merthyr, where he got to about 6.5 minutes plus whatever the referee adds on. Ball played in. It's been flicked on by McLagan, headed away by Stonehouse, only as far as Williams. Williams takes the ball down, chips it in, trying to find his fellow substitute Jenkins. Jenkins up against Smart. Jenkins does well to keep the ball in, but it's good defending there by Nathan Smart, who I think's had a very good game today.
He has. He's been under a lot of pressure, particularly in the first half, and he has done well, considering he was only coming in for one of those cup games to help us out. He's now made about half a dozen appearances, and he's done really well. Yeah,
Mark Scott with this goal kick for Slough when he decides to take it.
Into the last 5 minutes now.
Kicking the ball forwards, looking for Moon. Moon up against Jared Wright. Wright wins that header, comes through to McLagan, out towards Williams. Flick out here to Jenkins, but Fraser will get there first. Just hooks the ball away for Slough. Comes up to Jones. Jones wins the first header. Comes to Yourov, scorer of the first goal of the game. Back in from Williams to Evans. Evans just chipping that ball forward, trying to find the runner McLagan, but can't keep that in. It's out for a throw on the far hand side. And 4.5 minutes left of this Bill-based FA Trophy game. It could go to a replay. If it is, it will be Tuesday night at Arbour Park. Ball with Fraser. Fraser in towards Togwell. Back in towards Fraser. Fraser's trying to play the ball in for Putman. Putman just can't keep hold of it, but can Dobson get there? No, he can't. Dobson come all the way from that left-hand side. Good run there by Dobson, but just couldn't get to the ball. It's a throw for Merthyr. Barrow to take it halfway inside the Merthyr half. Barrow just looking for an option up front. Bit of pushing and shoving again between Yourov and Putman. Ball's here with Williams. Williams turns. Still with the ball, just going in little circles, keeping the ball. Nathan Smart's robbed him of the ball. Yeah, that's a throw. That's quite right there. Quick throw here taken, trying to find Jenkins. Jenkins heads it back, trying to find Williams, it's been kicked forward by Smart, finds Dobson. Oh, Dobson nutmegs Jones, plays it in. Can he find Moon? Moon's inside. He's on the edge of the penalty. Oh, see it. It's off for the barrow. It's a corner to Slough.
He might have been offside there, Charlie Moon, actually. But Lyndon kept his flag down.
I can't believe that Charlie Moon didn't shoot. And now the Slough fans behind that goal start to make some noise. It's an in-swinging corner for Slough. We're into the last 3 and a little bit minutes. Dobson will take this corner. Hollis has gone forwards for Slough. Can Slough snatch a dramatic last-minute winner? Dobson standing over this in-swinging corner. Takes it deep to the far post. Charlie Moon heads it in. Can he goal was Guy Hollis in the end, but Davis with an easy catch. Rolls the ball out here for Jenkins. Merthyr trying to attack Slough on the break. Ball with Jenkins trying to race past Smart. Gets past him, but Smart comes back and Sean Fraser comes across. Gives it back to his goalkeeper Scott. And then Scott launches a long kick down the field. It will come through to Dobson. Dobson takes it, but robbed by Evans. And then, and there's a bit of a fight going on here between Evans and then Putman's involved with Yorif, and then it's all going on here. A proper little fight going on between these two sides. It's all just been calmed down here. The referee has seen it. The linesman on this near side seen it. Stonehouse has come across to put his 2 penneth in. Someone's still got a hold of... Putman and Yorif still had a hold of each other's shirt. Dobson and Evans, the 2... protagonists in that have actually just stood there and shaken each other's hands. So it's a red card for Evans. She's given a red card to Evans and nothing else. Is it going to be the end of it? Evans has got a red card. A yellow card. Oh my god, she's given them out. Right, there's a yellow card to Dobson on 88. She's given a yellow card to Yorif on 88, and she's given Evans a red card on 88. I think that could well be the last of the action. I'm not sure she's going to book anyone else. I can't believe she hasn't booked Putman. Putman came in and pushed Yorif out the way. The 2 of them were tugging at each other's shirt, and the two of them are just... I think Putman and Yorif are just having a little conversation. He was like saying, I'm just trying to calm it down.
I can't say I saw the aftermath, unfortunately.
I saw it all.
Sorry,
I can't believe that Dobson got nothing out of that. I got a yellow card, didn't he?
Card, yeah. I can't say I saw it. Unfortunately, it's one of the perils of tweeting.
I think Dobson got the yellow card most probably for the tackle, but Evans got the red card for his reaction and what he did on the ground. So Merthyr are down to 10 men. We're still going to have about 3 minutes left of the game as Williams takes his free kick from Merthyr. Played into the box. It's come through to Jones. Free shot at goal, and he's just passed it into the arms of Mark Scott. Merthyr fans calling for a penalty. Slough with the ball thrown out by Scott to Adebayo. Adebayo's deep inside his own half. Wins the ball. Falls down and he's actually given away a free kick for handball. He's going to get a yellow card for not retracting 10 yards. So Adebayo will get a yellow card. What's going on with this referee? Adebayo went down, he thought he was fouled, fell on the ball and picked the ball up, therefore giving a free kick to Merthyr. Merthyr went to take the free kick quickly. Adebayo stood in front of the free kick to stop it being taken quickly and gets a yellow card. It's all happening, isn't it? There was us thinking it'd be a nice, peaceful drive down to Wales, nothing happening, and then it's all gone a bit crazy. It's going to be a free kick to Merthyr when the play does start. The referee just having a word with Charlie Moon. It's going to be Williams to take this free kick for Merthyr. 10 yards inside the Slough half. Williams plays the ball into the box. It's been headed goalwards, but Scott with a save. It was from Yorif again who rose highest, and then Slough rolled the ball out to Adebayo. Adebayo's been urged forwards here. Still got the ball. It comes off Jones. It's a throw to Slough. Slough will now try and get forward to number this one-man advantage that they've got. Adebayo just leaves the ball there, and Nathan Smart will take this throw. He's just being told to go back. Throws it back towards Fraser. So the fans in front of us thought it was handball for some strange reason. Fraser with the ball, chipping it over on the far hand side to Dobson. Dobson will flick the ball on. It will come through to Moon. Moon 25 yards out, plays it into Stonehouse. Stonehouse, can he keep it in? He does well to keep it in. No, he doesn't. I thought he'd done well to keep it in, and then he let it go
done well
out.
to keep it in. It just rolled out just after he got the touch.
But it's Watkins with the throw on the far hand side for Merthyr. It's just 10 yards away from his corner flag. He's creeping further. He's nowhere near where the ball went out. Ball's been come through to Togwell. His ball is cleared by McLagan up towards Williams. Williams up against Hollis. Williams does well. Wins a free kick, and then surely that's a yellow card for Hollis for kicking out. I really don't understand what this referee's doing. It's a free kick to Merthyr. Slough up against 10 men Merthyr, but putting the pressure on themselves. It's a free kick on the halfway line for Merthyr. Taken quickly, trying to find Europe. Well, Scott comes to the edge of his area, punches it, comes through to Jenkins. Ball played in and then done with the clearance for Slough. We'll come into the far corner. Smart's underneath it, battling with Jenkins. Jenkins tries to keep it in. It's a throw to Merthyr, right by the corner flag here. And Barrow goes across here. Slough have got this one-man advantage, which they've only had for about 3 minutes, but they've yet to make it count. Williams will come close. It's going to be Barrow. Can he launch this last gasp throw into the box? Barrow takes the throw. It's a foul there. 2 players go down. Ball's with Nathan Smart, though, on his byline. He looks to clear long. Plays a long ball down. Jones underneath it. Heads it back to his goalkeeper. Good defending there by the Merthyr number 5. Ball with Davies. Davies playing the ball forwards. Jenkins wins the header. Heads it on to McLagan. McLagan heads the ball forwards. It'll come through to Mark Scott, who gets there just before Ian Traylor. Rolls the ball out here for Stonehouse. It's 2-2. Both teams are in it, but both teams seem to be going for the win. Ball now here to Dobson. Dobson with a bit of space on that left-hand side, chipping the ball forward, trying to find Adebayo. Over the head of him, and it will go out for a goal kick. And at half-time, Slough were 2-0 down. You would never have guessed it would finish 2-2.
Well, it's not finished yet.
Oh, okay. It wouldn't be 2-2.
Yes, you're right.
It wouldn't be 2-2.
We were completely out of the game at half-time, and credit to the lads. Since the first minute of the second half, they have been considerably improved.
Davis with the ball for a goal kick for Merthyr. Long ball cleared. And that is the final whistle here at Penny Darren Park. And that means that on Tuesday night, Merthyr will travel back down the M4 for the replay of this FA Build Place Trophy match. A match that first half Slough were nowhere in the competition. Second half their performance was fantastic. Then it all got a little bit crazy in the last 5 or 6 minutes with yellow cards being flashed around and a red card to the Merthyr captain Ashley Evans. It's been an entertaining day down here in Merthyr. The sun's been out as well. We've had a good trip down, and the only thing is we haven't realised that it's not even 3 o'clock yet. So the Slough players are just going over to the Slough fans just to thank them for coming down. And I just realised that the number 14, Gavin Williams, is actually the player manager who came on. So Slough are just again clapping their fans who have made the journey down today. They now leave the field, and we'll see if we can. I don't know if we can clap them off and do that as well.
Well done, Rebels! Well done, Slough! Well done, boys!
So Tuesday night we'll see a replay down at Arbour Park, a 7:45 kickoff. If you can't make it, then you know what to do. Listen to us here on Rebels Radio. We've had a really good day. Normally I'd go through some full-time scores, but this is the only one because it's a 1 o'clock kickoff. So a safe journey home to all the Slough fans, players, management and the officials.
We're going to try and get away and avoid most of the traffic that are heading into Cardiff tonight.
And the Merthyr Twitter man has just had a quiet word with the referee, which I don't think she was too impressed with. But it's finished here at Penny Darren Park. It's Merthyr 2, Slough Town 2. A really tough draw for Slough, a really tough game. It goes to a replay on Tuesday night. That replay will be the end of the tie. If it's a draw at the end of 90 minutes, it'll be extra time. Then it'll go to penalties. But till then, it's been an entertaining game here at Penny Darren Park. Two teams, a game of a tale of two halves, isn't it?
Definitely.
That's what the saying is, isn't it?
I think there were some very, very strange decisions from the officials today.
Against both sides. Let's be honest.
Yes, very true. You could argue that in the build-up to Merthyr's second goal, there was a foul at the other end of the pitch on Nathan Smart, I think it was, which was ignored by the ref. And then the goal that came from Dawson's free kick was given from a very soft free kick. So it sort of balanced itself out overall in terms of the goals, at least. But it was a very strange game. But the Rebels doing well to recover and come out second half and get the draw.
Yes, indeed. So we'll leave you all now. You can listen to final score or whatever if you're at another game. Enjoy that. We'll be on our way home. We might make it back in time for Strictly Come Dancing. If not, Tuesday night, the replay at Arbour Park. Thank you all very much for listening. Thank you all very much for getting in contact. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and until Tuesday, thank you.